Mm.
Hello, hello. How's it?
Hi.
How's it, girl?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great.
Let's get straight into the news.
All right. I think we've got some technical difficulties right there, but yeah, just a quick ad and then we go into the news. All right, all right. Firstly, on the news for today, there's some corruption around the COVID-19 saga. Independent report clears the Masukus. And in Johannesburg, it was reported an independent report commissioned by Gauteng Health MSc, Bandile Masuku, has cleared him and his wife of any wrongdoing in a PPE tender scandal. The report was compiled by investigator Paul O'Sullivan. The Masukus have been implicated in Gauteng multi-million rand PPE tender controversy. Sullivan, rather, reports points fingers at the president's spokesperson Kuselo Diko and her husband Matikizane, second Tandiswe Diko. Yeah, it calls for full scale forensic information, and it is understood that Gauteng Premier David Makura is not obliged to consider this independent report. But meanwhile, the preliminary, guys, it's a Friday, findings of the SIU report implicates Umasuku. And then we move along to the Kinnear murder accused, who's back in court today. It's reported in Cape Town that former professional rugby player Zane Killian is expected back in court on Friday. The court is expected to decide on when and where his bail application will be heard. Killian was charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and unlawful interception of information following the killing of a top Cape Town cop, Charles Kinnear. He appeared briefly in court on Monday before the case was postponed. Kinnear was working on several high profile cases when he was murdered last month outside his home. Deep. Then finally, we go on to the international front. Here we have the news continuity over the scandal between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, where rapper Tory Lanez are charged with shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Yes, guys. Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting fellow star Megan Thee Stallion during an argument earlier this year. Lanes, 28, is accused of shooting the 25-year-old Megan Thee Stallion in both feet following a party in Hollywood Hills in July 2020. He has been charged with assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and implicating great bodily injury in Los Angeles District Attorney's Office, which this is where they reported. His arraignment will take place on the 13th of October 2020, and prosecutors say he faces a maximum sentence of 22 years and 8 months in prison if convicted. Shoo.
Yeah.
Guys, that was the news for today. Yeah, I mean, what do you think? This
It's
is like
hectic.
hectic, dude.
Why? Why would he do that? Why?
Dude, I don't know.
Regardless of how heated the fight was, there's no need.
this is my thing. Like, is this how jealousy comes now? And the shooting you in the foot, guys, it's not like a thing.
No, I think
Did he not
needs
want
to.
her to creep up into his shows, check out? Because they're all rappers. So she came in with a I'm sassy, whatnot. So it's probably like,
No,
girl,
he
wait,
needs help.
wait. This is how you slow people down, shooting them in the foot.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
crazy.
yeah. So definitely imagine him going away though for 22 years. This is ridiculous, but I mean, at the end of the day, guys, justice has to be served.
It has to. It has
And
to. It
I
has
feel
to.
at the end of the day, yeah, you just don't go around shooting people in the foot.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
But anyway, let's walk into our show. What do we
I
have,
think it's
my
an
girl?
ad break first, and then we get into it.
All right.
And we're live. We're live.
We are back.
We are back. Happy Friday, South Africa. Happy Friday to Africa. Happy Friday to America. Everywhere, you name it. Happy Friday. This is the Melville Rush. The time now is... What is the time? 7 minutes past 12. The time is 7 minutes past 12. This is the Melville Rush from 12 until 3 p.m. My name is Siyo and I am here with Wona the Great.
Okay, that's me, guys. Thank you. And the crowd goes,
Woo! Boom, 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 boom.
inside Parati.
We are with it. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited. It's a beautiful Friday.
It is. The sun is out. Chonka.
Hi. See loud.
Hey, off shoulder out.
Yeah.
You know, Tebogo is not here, but I'm taking over and I'm here with Wona, and it's gonna be a great show.
Definitely.
It's gonna be a great show. We're giving you guys quote of the day. We're talking about Casper Nyovest, Twitter trends, La Sizwe, Promo Diet. We're talking about beauty. We're talking about contraceptives. We're talking about Zanzi Magic dropping Ismaya after 7 years. Come on. You know, we're talking about Tigom coming back to the Queen. Imagine, you know, more Twitter trends, black coffee, Kanyimbao, you know, Capitec warns customers of a new scam. Ooh, that's something, you know. We're talking about South Africa sets new change to marriage laws. You know, we're talking about reality TV shows, talking about skincare. We're going to be calling some people and ask them what's happening this weekend. But let's get straight into it. Can we start, Wona?
Definitely. No, we can. Me, I'm ready for today. I was just like checking. I also need to be updating the news, you know? Yes, because good news girl.
Yes.
But I'm here for you as well.
All right. The code of the day is there can only be one you. You are your only original copy of yourself. There is no one else like you. There's only one you. There's only one Wona.
There's only one Siyo.
Yes.
And there's only one Xhosa girl.
Yes.
Guys. There are two of us. No, definitely. And it's something I really, it all comes down to believing in yourself as well.
Yes.
Knowing that you it's also about loving yourself more than anything. Because there's no other person out there. You can even be a twin.
Yeah.
But there can't be someone with your everything.
Yes.
Do you understand? So for me, it definitely it makes sense, and it's very relevant in this day that we live in, because a lot of us tend to try and be some other people, especially we know in the industry. People are like, hello Muge. I'm like, no, you're not Bonang. Bonang did it and it worked for her.
Or people are like, it's your girl. Imagine me saying it's your girl Siyo. Again. Even though someone may copy you, there's only one you.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to know that no one can ever replace you in this world. There's only one you. You go out there and do you, and tell yourself that there's only one Siyo Mali. There's only one Wona Maxingwan.
Wona the Great.
There's only one Steezy Cats.
You
know, there's only one you. So people must not go out there and think that they can be someone else, because no. it's not gonna work.
It's definitely not gonna work.
It's not gonna
And
work.
it's something that I want people to also take in going forward, because I mean everyone has just come from a hectic week. Finishing it off today, obviously other people, they don't really work during the weekend, so we just also just taking them through, showing them exactly on this rush on the show what exactly what they should anticipate.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you need to be yourself,
Yes.
in order to fully experience happiness and be happy. No matter what you face this week, we have you here on the show. So definitely, girl.
And don't try to be someone else. Please, it's not gonna work. 'Cause if you're gonna try and be me, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna it's gonna fail. Yeah.
It's gonna depress
It's going
you.
to fail. It's not going to work at all.
No,
There's some
definitely.
bad news about Casper Nyovest. Apparently, he tested positive for COVID.
No, why? Utadaka any minute now.
I don't know.
No.
I do not
No.
know. Apparently, Ute test positive. Why? We don't know.
My thing is, you'll find that now that post-COVID, people are able to perform again, able to go into the studio and have more people in the studio. You'll find that it was just something like maybe like a era like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the guy has been grinding throughout lockdown. If not him, like other artists, I haven't really quite heard from him. But he was pushing. Besides telling us, I get there's a child coming on. Oh, because I tell him my demon.
But also apparently he said his body was all over the place. So I don't know if it's because of work or
symptoms and all of that. So obviously if you have fatigue, like if you're too
tired,
because he's been pushing the guy
and he's busy,
so obviously your body gets tired, it can't fight as much, so maybe it's very easy to like contract the COVID ganjalo. So you'll just, and then you're not taking care of yourself because you're just on the grind. Rest Buffett.
But also I was watching the show Dinner at Somizi's, and he was the guest. He was talking about how the boxing match is gonna go between him and AKA, and how he's gonna knock him out.
Guys,
so I hope that's not postponed or anything.
It's a lot. It's one of my things that I'm going to be doing. Yes, girl. I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm in it. I just want my popcorn. I want my, I'm a demon.
But whose side are you on? Are you on AKA side or Casper side?
No, I'm always a Casper lover.
I
think it's just his story is really touching for me, and it makes sense. It makes sense. He's a self-made. I'm not saying AK is not, but that guy grinds like he does not even. And I guess also just the come up story. For me personally, if I had to choose between the two,
Casper.
And man, that's time that maybe I
also like AKA, but but also AKA has no respect,
with the attitude. The attitude, and for me it doesn't really you can be the greatest person, whatever, but it's just those things, the attitude, and it goes a long way. A long way, because land about IDC, it does not work. I7s and but that's my opinion.
We'll see. Off to Twitter trends. Pearl Modiedi, you guys know her on Metro FM. She does the 12 to 3 show, just like me. She does the 12 to 3 show. She was pregnant, but I mean, we didn't know about all the pregnancy up until she gave birth. But there was some rumors about she's pregnant, but she never confirmed anything. So after she's given birth, that is when she started posting the pictures of her bump, and everything. And people came for on Twitter. People came because one of the pictures, she was just wearing underwear, right? Black underwear, and she was covering her breast, and then the bump was out there. And then the other pictures, she was just wearing white material, which was wet, over her body. And people were saying that it's inappropriate, it's not right. She shouldn't be doing that. It's not what she's supposed to be doing as a pregnant lady, as a mother, and I don't know what you guys think. Comment down below. Do you think people should be doing naked photo shoots whilst they're pregnant, or what? Personally, I don't think it's a problem because everyone does it. As long as now you're covering what needs to be covered, that's fine. And I don't understand why everyone came for, whereas everyone does it.
My thing is, People must just mind their own business.
They should.
I'm joking.
No, but they should.
Yeah, some should. Because that's how she feels, and maybe she feels liberated.
Yeah,
I know when I was pregnant, I literally did like a nice shoot. You know, even though you get people in the community like, oh, we don't know you. You're not supposed to do that. You come from this background. No, it's how you feel, and the more you make yourself feel happy,
okay,
and you know, free and all of that, only then can your child also experience you. Because that 9 months, guys, it's literally not for the faint-hearted. But I'm just saying. So you need a lot of things to keep you going.
Yeah.
Whether you have a good time during pregnancy, there are those days where you just want to bond by yourself with your. So maybe this made her feel good. Maybe first 3 months are horrible sometimes.
Yeah.
You go through the most. You go through all these sicknesses and, you know, morning sickness. Okay, I never had all of those. I just had, because I made sure that, you know what, I take care of myself. I do the photo shoots. I do like I just do it. So for me, honestly, this, yeah, people are just like trying to make her go through the most. Nah, girl, Pearl Modia, you deserve this bundle of joy. You deserve.
She
to have
does.
this
She
photo
does.
shoot,
And you know what?
Wona.
She was like, the reason why she couldn't announce the pregnancy it was because it's against her culture.
Wait,
And I was
you
like,
see that?
what? I didn't know. But you guys do know that Lasizwe Dambuza was very close with Cedric Fourie, you know, and we didn't know what was actually going on between them, even though Cedric was wearing a ring on his left hand sometimes, you know. And I know in season 2 on Lasizwe's show, we did actually see Cedric's baby mama and the child. So we actually didn't know what was going on between them. But Lasizwe did say that they actually weren't dating. It was just they were just playing around, they were just joking, just for social media and for the people. But now what happened is that Cedric just left Lasizwe like that. Literally left Lasizwe like that, and everyone is just asking what is going on, you know. But Lasizwe said he actually loved Lasizwe yeah, catch. That's the problem. Ukhetshele umuntu wrong.
No,
Catch.
but how do you know if umntu wrong or not? How do you know? Because personally, my thing is, if ukhetshile, so what?
No, but then Cedric does not play that game.
But again,
Cedric was just doing it for fun, and then Lasizwe took it seriously.
No, but there are those people that actually, you know, they think that they can change. You can't change someone, guys.
Oh my god!
Can't change a
but
man.
He also said, Lasizwe also said that he loved Cedric as a person. You know, more than that, he loved Lasizwe as a person. I mean, Cedric as a person. And then what happened was there was a news paper article, Sunday World, where headlines were like, Lasizwe fires Cedric. So Lasizwe explained on his reality TV show, season 3 on Monday, that he didn't want Cedric to wake up to the news. So he wanted to warn Cedric that this is what's going on. So when he sent Cedric a message on WhatsApp saying this is what's going on, Cedric was like, okay, lol.
Because
that was it
like,
between them.
Yeah, because you know what? Sometimes, guys, when it comes to these situations, we also don't know how far true they are. They are into reality. It's also scripted. Okay, we all know that. So I mean, Nancy, the sex tape of Kim Kardashian, that was planned. You know, even though on the reality TV show she looked like she was crying. I hate Ray J. They were on a jet. Kim Kardashian, Ray J, the mother. This is how Kim Kardashian's gonna come up. It's done.
Yeah.
So you could find that's also scripted. So sometimes, as much as I need to read it because I'm in the entertainment, I need to get myself. I also bear in mind that this could also be scripted.
It's scripted.
So yeah, as for that though, people must just mind their own business.
Yeah. But that's what's happening with Twitter trends and Lasizwe, you know. But I feel sorry for him because he really seems hurt and he was really into Cedric, like that, a good thing going. But now, you know, he's hurt. And then also Rami Chawe went onto Twitter saying the Hawks must go for the entertainment industry.
Why?
And then people went on to say People went on to say she's talking about the Fergusons. Since
guys,
she has this war, it's not even a beef anymore. It's a war.
it's like a very evident war. That's what I'm saying, guys. I think after Jada Pinkett and Will Smith opened up this whole thing, because
Yeah.
the Fergusons are basically like Jada and Will in
Mm.
South Africa.
Mm.
Now all I say is, so chola nomtu in the same industry as you. Cha kwaba.
And you know,
Because
I
it will
actually want
also
to
look
read.
very scary, like very sketchy.
I
Yeah.
actually want to read what she said on Twitter. Her response to people saying that she's talking about the Fergusons. So she was like, as soon as the Hawks, this is what she first said. As soon as the Hawks are done with the politics, they must come to the mighty, unstoppable, and greedy entertainment gods. The corruption, greed, and exploitation has built many mansions and bought many cars, leaving many artists broke since the days of Bophele. Sorry, I can't read. Bophelo?
Bophelo ba
With
Simpego.
Simpego.
Okay.
Yes.
Please.
And then
Go on.
she was like, and then people started saying she's talking about the Fergusons. So she was like, the entertainment industry is huge, guys. I can't be talking about the industry and you think I'm talking about one show / production. I'm way bigger than that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You're thinking one grain and I'm talking about another farm.
Same begin ngoku.
Yeah.
So basically that person is basically like, so you think I'm just only talking about the Fergusons?
Yes.
There are other people within this industry. Like a lot of people used to blame Lando Mazanuku Mafikizolo Ntlantla who? Ntlantla, right?
Yeah.
They used to say her and the husband are corrupt. DJ Smooth's corrupt. They used to say all these things.
Everyone is corrupt.
My thing is, abanye abantu. Besides, there will always be corruption. When it comes to business, something we cannot. But some corruption is better than the other. I guess let's just put it like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, we all wish they can't be corruption. But now with the cases at hand, we need to really check, because the artists need to come out. Why is it someone else on the side saying this? You know, you sometimes tend to ask yourself, is it jealousy?
Yeah.
Lonely? Exactly. So sometimes when we read these things, we just like.
But I do feel like Rami is talking about the Fergusons, because ever since the whole Vatiswa thing, when Vatiswa stopped working with the Fergusons, you know, she supported the Fergusons. She supported Vatiswa. That's why she got fired. So ever since that, you know, it's just been all about the Fergusons.
My thing is when I see, when you sit down, yeah, you must also check the history that she also has.
Okay.
With the Fergusons. Because you can't just. Why are you not being specific? If you want justice, and if you know that there's an underlying, or maybe Uleli no Sean. I'm not saying she did.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying you don't know where these beefs all of a sudden come during COVID.
Yeah.
During COVID, you want to bring up, tell us about your success, man. We've been like complaining too much, but I guess it's what keeps the industry going. We need to find out exactly. But at the end of the day, people won't stop working for the Fergusons. They've made the queen. They won't.
Yeah.
So in the only point, like, exactly, what does she want to achieve? Because sometimes when you also throw banter on social media, you must know exactly what you want to achieve, because it will come back. It will come back with you.
Yeah.
Because someone else will dig up dirt on her. Go to, this is why she was saying this. And yes, you know. But again,
but she's got so much war and beef with the Fergusons. It's too much. It's too much.
It's anger, and it's very unnecessary.
And she was good there. She was good. I don't know, but yeah, it's her thing. Kanye Bao, you all know that Kanye Bao is open. You know, apparently she's going to be doing her own reality TV show. It's coming out on the 10th of this month.
Glimpse of it.
Yeah. So apparently she was talking about how her dad her dad recently passed away. And she was talking about how her dad just used to abuse her. And her dad didn't see her as a human being.
Wasn't her dad a taxi? Taxi owner?
Into taxis,
Jeez,
yes.
Guys.
But I do remember that she did, I think on Mac G's show, the podcast on YouTube, mentioned that nothing was ever enough for her dad. Nothing.
Do you think because there was something back sometime, but allegedly she had said but the because she was like a daddy's little girl, so
Yeah,
she
yeah.
felt the pressure. It was like she was supposed to be a boy and
Oh,
she
yes, I
wasn't.
remember. I
Yes,
remember. I
so
remember.
it tends to get like that, especially if you have a father who's very strong
Mm,
and hard-headed. I know I have a very
yeah, yeah.
strong
But
father.
also apparently, she was trying to get hold of her dad in the hospital, calling her dad, but her dad was not answering to a point where she had to send messages through her sister. But the
Mhm.
thing is, her dad was actually taking other people's calls.
Why
Because he
didn't
was
you
in the
just?
but because he was in the hospital before he passed away.
Mm.
He wasn't taking her calls, nothing, but taking other people's calls.
My thing is, why don't you just show up? You need to ambush people in situations like this.
Maybe
Hard-headed
maybe she
people,
has
you just need to.
pride. Maybe she has pride.
Yeah, now we see that pride is weak. Pride is weak. Pride
Mm.
is weak sometimes. I'm not trying to be insensitive to Kanye. Condolences about her father, but when it comes to things, when you deal with hard-headed people, even especially in the states, as much as they pushing you away,
Eh.
they pushing you away because they're used to you being away.
All
You just
right.
people like that. You just need to ambush. You get there, you ambush them, and then go ngukuya.
Mm.
So for me, I'm just like, you know what?
But
At
it's
the end of the
sad.
day,
It's
yeah,
sad. It's
it's
sad.
definitely sad. I mean, if I was in a situation like that and I wasn't talking to, my parents, both my mother or my father or anyone in my
Mm.
family, I would definitely ambush you. I can
I
be
don't think
missing
I
for 50
would. I
years.
don't think I would. If
I
you
will
don't want
show
to see
up.
me, no.
No, you also need closure for yourself. You see, the reason why now she's, these things of when they get this and that is coming up is because
Mm.
she's been bottling that. And
Yeah.
now we see a play of Pride is Weak. This is how it's playing out. The aftermath of Pride is Weak.
Mm.
Do you understand? Because now she's pouring out where she could have poured out and gotten the answers from her father that, okay, you know what? Dad, you are dying. We had our differences,
Mm.
but can I just ask you why you used to abuse me?
No, but
Why?
I feel like if I
It'll
call
also
you,
just give you that peace as
yeah,
a
yeah.
person
But
to
I feel
go
like Wona, if
freely.
I call you and you don't answer, then I'm not gonna rush after you. Why must I run after you?
Mind you, if it
Who is
hadn't
the
been
parent
had it
between?
not been for that part, that chromosome, you wouldn't be having this. You wouldn't be here right now.
I understand, but
Yes.
who's the parent between you and I? Who is the parent?
Yes.
No, no, the father's supposed to reach out to the child.
Mm.
Regardless if he was wrong or right, he knows he's dying. Does he want to die leaving his kids confused or whatever? No. He's supposed to reach out to the kids and say, listen, Kanye, and then they can sit down and talk. Then Kanye can ask all the questions that she wants to ask. Not now, she's talking to Paul Tusi because apparently she spoke to Paul Tusi about it. Paul Tusi now is even crying, saying it reminds her of what her father did to her. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, but on that note, ambush. For me, I just ambush.
No.
Ambush is the right way. Mind you, the Pride is Week. Long story short, and I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with
Mm,
this, Siyo. It's very crucial that it's also it's like forgiving someone.
okay.
You forgive yourself before you forgive someone. No matter how much they've wronged
Yeah.
you, it's for you to move on, to have that peace.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you do it
Yeah.
mostly
Yeah.
for yourself, even though that you know that this person, yeah,
Mm, mm.
and it's yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let's quickly go to an ad
Ad
break,
break,
and then we're
please.
gonna go to the headlines.
The news.
Yes.
Yes.
In the headlines at the bottom of the hour, Samantha Khadebe murder case postponed. So this is a case where two police officers accused of killing Samantha Khadebe will return to court on the 29th of October 2020. The case was postponed because the accused don't have a legal representative. This and more at the top of the hour. And then we go over to the World Food Program wins Nobel Peace Prize. Jeez. We are I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And it's basically on the World Food Program was honored for its efforts to combat hunger, for its contribution to bettering conditions for peace and conflict affected areas, and for acting as a driving force in efforts to prevent the use of hunger as a weapon of war and conflicts. This and more at the top of the hour. And then we move right along into the international front and sticking to entertainment. Proper son of Liverpool, John Lennon's sister, remembers him on his 80th birthday. I can't wait for fans to actually hear about that. That's going to be very interesting. Sometimes it's good to celebrate these legends and remember them, alive or dead. Just always celebrate because they came and they made like a very, very big and like impact into this world. So Julia Bard says that the Beatles star greatest legacy was his commitment to peace. So especially if you're an artist and you're a legend who came with that angle. Some people come up to just come up. They don't really have like a specific goal and the biggest service we've heard from legends and motivational speeches is to leave a legacy of having touched as many lives as you can through whatever craft you are gifted in. So if you're gifted through talking, okay, I am. I can talk. If you can sing, if you can, these are the things that if you can impact people through your purpose, basically, it's like the best thing ever. So this is exactly what is happening right here, and I can't wait. So definitely, let's quickly go to an ad break,
please.
And then, we'll be back with more of what the Rush has to offer, girl.
And we're live. We are back. The time is 33 minutes past 12. I am Siyo Molly. This is the Melville Rush. We are with you guys up until 3 p.m. I'm sitting with one of the great
inside Pagati. And definitely we have more.
We have more. We have a lot. We have a lot. I want to get into makeup and then we're going to talk about nails, natural nails, gel nails, acrylic nails, but straight into makeup. What is your take on makeup first?
Firstly, my take on makeup is me. I'm trying to doll up nowadays.
Okay.
I'm tired of this Alicia Keys. I'm skin. Okay, today I didn't really put makeup on. It was just those days. Sometimes you have those days. But best believe someone called me up and they were like, "Hey, Wona, do the right things."
Yeah.
And I'll definitely and I've also started putting lashes. Okay, I don't have lashes now, but I genuinely I know that without lashes, my lashes, when you put those volumizing things, I'm just like, oh geez, me, I'm also like I'm natural and I don't need these bats, but I usually put the bats. It actually gives you that extra confidence.
It does.
And
trust
other people
me, it
go
does.
in terms of inches now. They're even inches. Hey guys, this life, I'm just telling you. So
I'm not a fan of makeup. I'm not, simply because of skin problems.
Okay.
So I'm not a fan of makeup because I'm scared that I'm gonna put makeup on, then my skin's gonna react.
It's not like that, Mtana. Get out of that apartheid mentality.
No, but
get out of it.
yeah. But I'm not a fan. Maybe later in life, but also I think age 10, 11, I used to
Yes.
put eyeshadow on. I was
Okay.
that girl.
Mm.
I used to buy eyeshadow. My mom used to buy me eyeshadow,
Mm.
and then I used to put it on. So I think that's why I'm not a fan of makeup now, because I started
Mm.
putting makeup on at a very young age.
I mean, I won't even lie. I guess every child has had that phase, especially if you're a girl,
Mm.
has had that phase where you put on the makeup, the lipstick that
Yeah,
comes up to here,
yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
do I look nice? And they're like, yeah. Then you look at yourself, and you look at yourself in the pictures when you're like
Mm.
20 something. You're like, but they were lying to me, these people, but the
Yeah.
beauty was still there. So I also used to have the same challenge as
Mm.
you did, Siyo. But at the end of the day, I started. You start slow. You start
Yes.
slow, but you must also know there are these other products now in makeup that come with these there are less chemicals that could harm
Okay.
your
All
skin,
right.
that
All
could
right. All
bleach your
right.
skin, so there are different ways to skin a fish.
Mm.
Kill a cat. There are different ways. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I've started on the journey,
Mm.
but I think for me also being in this industry,
Yeah.
because also you can't be like a lawyer and then in court you there with face beats,
Yeah.
like
Makes
it's a different
sense. Makes
thing. So
sense.
it's also like a jargon,
Mm.
it's
Mm.
it's like
Mm.
the language you speak in
Mm.
your.
Mm.
So in entertainment I also want that, so that when I go to award ceremonies one day and whatnot,
No,
it's
but
not like a flash, like there's all of this heaviness
yeah.
on me. I want to know exactly what's good for my face, so that I can also tell the makeup artist, hey, okay, now
Mm.
if you can't use this product, then I'm so sorry,
Okay.
it can be a
Okay.
part of your contract or something.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? So for me,
Maybe I'll try it in 2 years' time.
mm,
Not now, not now. There are different types of makeup, guys. There's a lot.
mm.
There's a bronzer. So your bronzer gives your skin color by adding golden or bronze glow. I bronzer ifakwa phi?
Bronzer, you put it here. So this is how you. Okay,
Uh,
This is how I was taught. So I bought the first time I ever did makeup.
mm,
I went with my mom. We went to Mac. Yeah. She. So I was there, and I bought a lipstick. They were like,
yeah.
okay, can you do your face? It seems like I
Mm,
think they're also just trying to market
yeah, yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. As in city, I they come to the bronzing part and the highlight. They call it the
Yeah,
highlight.
highlights, yeah.
So they say smile like this.
Oh, so
You
it's
sit there, you
here.
like, yeah, so that when you smile and your cheekbones pop, it's supposed to make you
Yo,
in the
okay,
light. It gives
okay.
you that
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah, yeah.
So I definitely I
Mm.
sometimes it just gives me when I'm having a bad day and I'm just like,
It gives that
oh, it
glow.
gives you that confidence.
Yeah, yeah,
Nyana.
yeah.
And then when you also see yourself in the mirror, because some restaurants or some bars, they have
Mm.
the background mirror.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you like
yeah.
then you're like, oh, shucks, I look good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glowing more.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's
So
like a
there's also a
glow.
concealer. Apparently, it covers
Mm.
any imperfections of the skin, such as blemishes and marks. But they also use concealer for the brows, right? So you conceal your
It's
brows.
also like a thing to really highlight your brows.
Okay, okay. Because I
Yes.
know when you have your brows on without a concealer, they dull, and then with a concealer, it just
But also
brightens
it
them
depends
up.
what kind of look are you going for? Are you going for a
Oh,
natural look?
okay.
Because I believe if you're going for a natural look, they like to use like gel. And they
Oh,
like do this, they thread.
mm.
I've been watching these YouTube tutorials,
Yay,
but
yay.
you also kind of need to know exactly what type of a personality you have.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't want to put like, and like too much of the bronzer. You don't want to put too much of
Mm.
and that you just like a
Yeah,
dull
yeah.
person. Also, how you dress. You can't be like wearing something bright. You have these bright eyeshadows and all of
Mm.
that. Just have, and have a bright lip so you look like a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
it's also
but
about going back to that quote. You
yeah.
need to know yourself.
Yeah, but people must watch these YouTube channels and see
Mm.
what they prefer, or go to Mac, go to Edgar's,
Mm.
find out what your look
What your
is.
look is.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, there's also other good makeup brands, your Bobby Browns,
Mm,
your Imans, your Clinique, Estee
yeah,
Lauder.
yeah.
So it just also depends because an Estee Lauder may not look good on you, but it can look good
Okay,
on the next
someone
person. A
else.
MAC can look good on me, but it's not looking good on you.
Okay,
Do you
okay,
understand? So
okay.
you kind of need to just play around until you get your feet.
Okay, get your look. Yeah. There's contour powder or creams. It's used to define the face. For example, giving the illusion of a slimmer face or to even modify a person's face shape as desired. And I don't know anything about contour powder.
No, now okay, this is me, my very good friend. Something like a sister. She's very good with makeup.
Okay.
So I trust her, but every time she does my makeup, so just in case one day she's not by my side immediately, I know, okay, this is what. So contour powder is basically now, when you're contouring, is basically taking out your best features.
All right.
So you know, when if you light and you highlight this parts, all the parts, and then you have these, you put a darker shade here, and then the powder also enhances that. So even when you're not smiling, it looks like your cheekbones are defined, you know, and your jawline is right. So for me, definitely.
Yeah. Eyelash glue, which obviously goes with eyelashes.
Then
I think
Gopez,
that's pretty simple.
babs,
You know,
yes.
you can't just put eyelashes without putting
can't
glue
just
on.
come around.
No, but it actually stays. You know, it stays for
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I'll speak about this. Like just the other day, I couldn't find, my friend also couldn't find eyelash glue, and literally the eyelashes, because I was supposed to put them on 2 days prior to that.
Yeah.
And we put so much glue on it, and then I was just like, no, it's fine, man. I'll just put shades on. I don't need lashes today. I'm still new into this.
Yeah.
And then Cousin City, like 2 days later, back at the ranch, I'm like,
Yeah.
they stuck. And
they
like,
I had lashes on last week, Saturday. I took them off on Tuesday. And I took them off because I wanted to take them off, not because they were falling off. So lash glue. But also it depends where you buy your lash glue. Yeah, it depends where you buy it.
Namda said, you know, when I start with makeup things, I like to start off. I can start off like not cheap, but what I'm just saying is, if I'm gonna start buying lashes and okay, but when it comes to foundation, all of that, I'm kind of really picky. But when it comes to like your lashes, your lipstick, sometimes I can compromise. So I start off small, test it out, either through friends things or just buy a 10 rand one off the street, see how it goes. Then I start learning about the whole thing. Okay, these are the levels. They're actually levels. It's just like with weaves.
Yeah.
You can't just like, okay, I wouldn't start with a bonding because it's not a weave. It's a different thing. Bonding 2006 weaves, Cambodia, Malaysian. So you kind of need to start off small. Whether you ask a friend, can I see how this will look on me? This is exactly.
And that's how you must start. Because sometimes red lipstick does not suit you.
That's my thing. Especially having Jay-Z lips like me. No, listen, but that Ruby Woo does things, okay? That one from MAC, it does things for me.
And then there's eyebrow pencils to do your brows. They just define your brows. You know, I think that's pretty simple. Eye primer, so it prolongs the wear of eyeshadows and intensifies colors when used with shadows.
It also makes it come out brighter.
Oh,
so they put it on underneath. These are all the lessons I'm getting from my friend Sue,
and I'm learning. I'm learning.
Amazing, like my friend. Oh, she's amazing. So basically, you put it on before you put the eyeshadows. She usually puts the concealer. And then she puts on the shadows, like your pinks, your reds. You just like, even, you know how people when they laugh, they're like ha, and then the lashes are like, she does it to perfection. No, she's amazing. So that's where I'm also learning about these things. And in terms of eyeliner and Izindo, she knows that I don't do eyeliner. So it's also coming back. I know myself. So eyeliner, and once I read up, it was an article by Naomi Campbell. She said sleeping with eyeliner, things like lashes, you can get, you know, the busted eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, you'll think a person, she has like a skin eye problem, or it's because you sleep with your eyelashes, you sleep with your eye makeup. You must understand the eyes are very, very sensitive.
But why don't you wipe everything off?
You need to wipe, you need to wash, you need to take
use
off
wipes.
The lashes.
Use wipes and then wash your face thoroughly.
Yeah, that's why they say instead of putting those lashes that you just thingy on and you sleep with
Yeah.
them, that's what causes it. You need to put the individuals.
Individuals.
Then
But I don't
you
like
can
individual
you can
lashes.
kind of do that. But if you put your eyeliner and then you sleep with it, you are going to have these puffy eye bags. So
Oh.
I stopped. I used to be a bit, back in the day, it was basically
Mm.
Pond's eyeliner. Then
Yeah.
you are the girl of the night.
They also have
Yeah.
face powder. I think we all know what face powder is. Sets the foundation, giving a matte finish and also to conceal small flaws or blemishes. We all know what powder is. And then face primer applied before foundation mostly reduces the appearance of pore size. Face primers also prolongs the wear of makeup and also for a smoother application of makeup. So before makeup, you put primer, right?
There's that other one where you can put it on before, but there's also that one where you just put it on after.
I know there's a spray.
The spray.
Setting spray.
Setting.
Yeah.
Definitely. And
But setting spray, you put it afterwards so that the makeup can
but it's
stay.
also it's okay. So I used to use a one from MAC. Okay, I kind of jacked it for my mom, but like it was for a good cause, mom. I love you. So basically, that one you put on afterwards.
Yeah.
So I think there are those primers where you can put on before so that it sticks.
Oh, okay.
But if you also have like your makeup, you trust your makeup. Your makeup should be 24 hours. Some makeups are not 24 hours. When a person cries, it's like, where did we go? And then those ones you can cry blood tears. The makeup won't move. But there are those, so those sprays can also be used. So it's before or after. It depends what brand, I think, because different brands cater to different needs.
Yeah. And then foundation. Okay, we all know what foundation is. It evens out the skin color, usually liquid, cream, or powder. Of all the types of makeup foundations, often the starting block of makeup use. Definitely.
My thing is, kule makeup gang. You just need to be sure of yourself.
Yes. And also use the right foundation, please.
I know, because other people come in there pink.
Yeah.
Maybe it's smudged from the bronzer. You just don't know.
Please use the right one.
Listen, I once went to a dinner. I'm not going to mention names, but
yeah.
I was there with my other homegirl. So we did the makeup, on point. And then we get there, the one that we're gonna meet up with there. It was during the day. So we're like, no, maybe let's just have, cocktails going into the nice chilled, afternoon. She came as like white as even lighter than my friend is like very light, the one I came with.
But she was light.
That one is darker than me, but she was lighter even than this one. You can't skip like 3 shades.
How?
They usually advise you when you go and get the foundation, choose a skin tone like lighter than you, so that when it settles in. So after you put the makeup and all that, you walk around before you get to your event, Wona, it can settle in. So then it will blend in with your skin, nice. But don't, when you start seeing that, no, guys, you guys are misleading people out here. It's not
go to Clicks, you got to go to Clicks, go to YouTube,
go to where you have
go to Edgar's, please go find out what you need to do. Please, Asa, please. I want to go into nails. Let's start with natural nails.
Yes,
please.
Let's start with us for now.
Yes, us. How to keep them clean. Guys, I feel like it's a turn off having dirty nails. It's not okay.
I need a massage. This is deep.
It's not okay. You need to use a nail clip to cut your nails. Use what you have to use to just make them clean. Wash your hands all the time.
Yeah, just wash it. Even after, if you're lazy to keep washing your hands, just wash them thoroughly when you wash. Just once, and then you cut them. Or you
sanitize. Don't bite.
Because other people, they will give you excuses. But babes, I don't have.
No,
you have teeth.
No, I used to bite my nails.
I'm not saying like bite them to the core.
No, don't do that. Do not.
No, some people will give you these ridiculous excuses of, listen, I literally don't have a nail clipper, and mind
It's
your
not
own
even
business.
no, it's not even
Then
expensive.
you in my business now. If we're at a chisanyama, we all have to share a plate of pap and vos.
And then
It's
you
my
here with
business
your
that you have
dirty
like
nails.
dirty nails.
No,
Like,
no.
Thank goodness for Corona because it came with sanitizer.
Please
That's the only
sanitize,
advantage.
and wash your hands all the time.
Oh, we
Like,
thank Father
cut
God.
them if you have to cut them. Just do what you have to do to get them clean, because we do need to have clean nails. Like, it's not healthy having dirty nails. Imagine now me having dirty nails. No ways. And I used to actually grow my nails when I was growing up. Like, grow them, and I'd have like my own long natural nails. But now I find it very disgusting, and I'm like, I'm so glad I stopped doing that, because it's not healthy. It's not cute. It's just not nice. If you don't have nails that are done at a salon, just cut them, make them clean, wash your hands all the time,
Do
sanitize
something.
just
someone is always there for you.
yeah,
Do it.
do
But yes,
something.
sanitizer does help. It definitely does. I mean, even moving on to having like tips now. Tips, especially now we know that the trending color is white for all the nails across the South African nail color.
And white is nice.
It's very nice, but it doesn't suit everyone. Eh?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
You can't be.
Like, we need to talk about these things.
We
like,
have to.
I see finally song.
Yeah. Yeah. If you dark skin, there's nothing wrong with being dark skinned. But if you are and you rock up with white nails, I'ma tell you that Asan, let's go soak them off.
Yeah, you can have other colors.
Yes, not white.
Okay, we're not saying, because someone put up a meme, and I was so hurt. They're like, they put 2 chicken feet, right, like this. And chicken feet come with their nails.
Yeah.
Like, yellow bones this season saying, I just did my manicure. They put it white. They put the white there. I was just like,
wow.
No.
It's not funny.
And we didn't do yellow bones have been quiet, eh?
Yes, it's not
we have
funny.
been quiet.
It's not funny. It's not funny. You ladies need to do your nails. I feel like doing nails is something, it's ladylike.
In nice land,
yeah,
they don't necessarily have to be like claws, like
no.
Some of those claws actually do.
But how do you function? How do you function with those long nails?
No, sometimes you having those long nails, it's not about you functioning. It's also just to send messages out to other people, like, Mama, today I'm Shambizika.
No, how do you function? Even
how do you
long
your underwear?
How?
The girl was like, I just do this.
How?
No.
And when you have to use the bathroom,
you go like this. You start flying now. This is where they fly.
No ways. I can't. Even just long nails. I can't. I can't.
For me, like semi-medium, because I'm one of those extremists. So like you, one day it will happen to you as well. So I used to be about being natural, makeup, weaves, braids. I'm not me. When I start with extreme, okay?
Ooh.
When I started doing nails, Wona, I did the long one. I was like, don't cut them. Because I want people to see that I
So you didn't cut them?
I didn't. And girl, when I was bringing up my jean,
Church.
Literally, and do you know how sore it is?
It is sore. Even if like you just hit by mistake. Yeah. It's sore.
Even touching someone and scratching them, you like, it's actually quite sore, because it's like, but anyway, I got over that. I started going shorter, medium. If I know that I'm going to an event, I do medium.
Yeah.
And then if and medium looks nice also in acrylic. And then in your gel looks nice when you have like short, like a nice bright color, coral. It's summer now, coral, your pastel, yellows. Yeah, something other than white.
Yeah, pink. It's gonna be summer. Go for summer colors. Go for summer colors. You've got your gel nails, you've got your acrylic nails. I know acrylic nails are cheaper than gel nails. I know in brown, because I do my nails in brown.
I do them in brown as well. I've been loyal to one guy who does my nails. I don't compromise. And the time I compromise, my nails lasted 3 days. I'm like, guy, it was not my fault. Please. And then I changed the color.
Yeah.
Then I also decided to be a South African white.
But people in brown do nails.
They do nails.
And
it's the men that actually do them very well.
No, I'm scared to go to the men. I've seen them and I feel like,
do them so well. They give you a nice massage, not because it's a guy, but there's something about those, or maybe it's just nice sometimes.
No, but I'm loyal to the lady who does my nails because her nails last.
Oh, really?
They don't even break. They
mine
last.
Mine as well. I had to literally like cut I was just like, no. And then when they've healed again, I did acrylic because I once did gel, but the lady, I think here, because back home I'm from East London, so in East London there's a certain person I know who does my gel. That's my mom as well. So I know that I can get. So I like going to a person who I know that's what I'm gonna get. So this guy that does my nails in Brum, legit, he does them and then they look like gel.
Yeah.
So I don't know if when he's done he puts like a gel nail polish over.
Maybe.
No, but it's working.
Yeah.
It's
but I want to
working.
stop using acrylic because acrylic damages your nails.
It does.
It
That's
does.
what I'm saying.
But the thing is,
heal
gel.
right now.
No, I'm actually healing. I'm healing. I'm actually healing because I did my nails and then when I had to take them, when I soaked them off, the lady asked me, when are you coming again? I was like, I'll see.
Yeah, go
because
right now.
my nails were damaged. And I was like, no, but thing is, gel is expensive.
It's expensive, but it lasts.
Yeah.
It lasts and it grows your fingers.
And so, also it does not damage your nails.
But for now, acrylic, it's if you know that, you know what, I'm going through the most this month, I can still, there's still that. Do you get what I mean? Because if someone gave me a voucher to go to Candy and Co, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
I'm just going to not show up at my other appointments for the acrylic. And then, prosper with my gel for that month.
No, I feel like we need to get into the gel industry. It's expensive, but it's a safer
I think
route.
the way this guy does it, by tweaking the system, he does the acrylic thing, but in terms of appearance, I'm not talking about, because there's a certain glue, I swear, the people that do acrylic,
there's glue now
to the ones that you do gel.
Oh,
I swear, it's like the ones that put acrylic, or maybe it's the acrylic, it'll stick like they've used like horse glue for like.
Oh my god, maybe that's what damages the nails.
That's my thing.
I never actually pay attention when someone does my nails. I don't.
To detail.
I don't.
Plus, there was
as long as the color is fine, then I'm not gonna be looking at what are you doing.
No. Plus, there was a time back in when I was still studying back in the Eastern Cape, like to raise money, I literally used to just like watch YouTube videos, see, and then I actually bought myself a set. I started doing people's nails, you know, as a way to like make extra cash to do things I needed to do. So I mean, I learned about that, but you know, I did acrylic because I know that you also need to know your target audience.
Yes.
So I was just like, okay, students,
yes, students do acrylic.
I'm there.
Yeah,
you know, I did them, and my business was called Acrylic Chicks, even though it did not go on because the melanoma just got to my nostrils, like the actual chemicals.
The chemicals, yes.
So I think it's also the chemicals that
damage, because with gel there's no chemicals. It's the chemicals. And you think your nails are never gonna be better again. But
you know, it's acrylic. It actually makes sense for the price. Honestly,
it does.
Sometimes they just say stay within your range. When the time comes for you to flourish and so Bay out, Candy Co, you'll be there.
We'll be there.
And
then
now
gel.
just experience this and support other businesses that are informed.
But tell us, guys, what you think. Comment down below. Tell us if you like gel nails, if you like acrylic nails, how you keep your natural nails clean and healthy. Please, we want comments. Comment down below and tell us how you do everything. But I think we can go to an ad break now. Mr. Producer. All right.
And we back. The news right now, it's exactly the top of the hour at 1 o'clock. So we start off with the Samantha Khadebe murder case, which was postponed. Here it says in Johannesburg, two police officers accused of killing Samantha Khadebe will return to court on the 29th of October 2020. The two who have briefly appeared at the Alexandra Magistrate Court, and the case was postponed rather because the accused don't have legal representatives. Khadebe was killed while on her way to work, allegedly in the crossfire between the police and the suspects. Whew. The National Prosecuting Authority said it believes it has enough evidence for a successful prosecution. NPA spokesperson Pindi Lo Majodwane said, at as the NPA, we can confirm that the prosecution took the docket through an assessment process. During that process, we realized that there are prospects of a successful prosecution in this case. Our duty is to represent all relative evidence before the court, and then the court will make a determination on the strength of the case. Woo! Imagine. Imagine. And then we move right along to the World Food Program, which wins the Nobel Peace Prize. In Oslo, the Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to the World Food Program for feeding millions of people from Yemen to North Korea, with the coronavirus pandemic seen pushing millions more into hunger. The WFP was honored for its efforts to combat hunger, for its contribution to bettering conditions for peace in affected conflict affected areas, and for acting as a driving force in efforts to prevent the use of hunger as a weapon of war and conflict. Nobel Committee Chairwoman Berit Rees Anderson said on unveiling the winner in Oslo, whether delivering food by helicopter or on the back of an elephant or a camel, the WFP prides itself on being the leading humanitarian organization in a world where, by its own estimates, some 690 million people, 1 in 11, go to bed on an empty stomach. Woo,
Yo,
this is very tragic.
it
Very,
is.
very,
It
very
is.
deep. Very tragic. And then on the international front again, but looking more into the entertainment side, in Liverpool. This is where Julius Bard said the Beatles star's greatest legacy was his commitment and peace. And now this is to commemorate John Lennon. John Lennon's sister is celebrating his 80th birthday with a series of special events in Liverpool. Julia Bard is one of the stewards of the Beatles star's legacy, which he describes as an anti war, equality, diversity, all the things that we've gotten nowhere with. That's where we're still talking about today. Yeah. That's what we still talk about today. So, like Lennon, Miss Bard is a champion of social causes, particularly in Liverpool. So she's basically just honoring, and she's just saying, you know what, this is definitely amazing. So she is the honorary president of Strawberry Field, the site's immortalized in the hit Beatles song, which is now a tourist attraction. The piano used by John Lennon to write a peace anthem, Imagine, is going on display there today. Visitors to the exhibition will be supporting the Steps to Work rather program, which helps young adults with learning disabilities get work experience, and something Julia is really passionate about. So this lady is not only just, remembering Lennon and everything that he's contributed
Mm,
into his industry and the world at large, and
mm,
touching
mm,
lives
mm.
through music. She's also at giving back, and she's really taking, I mean, not everyone, I haven't really heard a lot of causes about people with disabilities and all
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
They've kind of died down if there were really any major ones.
Mm.
They've kind of died down. So this is really amazing. This is really, and I mean the pictures that I'm seeing now definitely will have those up on the side so that people who are viewing can actually see that, and
Mm.
maybe we can actually do that, right? Can we do that? Thank you. So we can have that up, yeah, on our page on ilovemarvel.live, and then yeah, people can check that out. I mean, this is very good. We need to support and celebrate these people while, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
definitely. Mm.
Ad break. Yes. And we're back. The time is 6 minutes past 1 o'clock. I'm back. My name is Siyo Mali. This is the Melville Rush. We are with you guys up until 3 p.m. One of the great is here with me.
Yes, girl.
We
And
are
we are
within. We are
Singaparats.
inside. Yes,
Definitely.
yes, yes. We're talking about contraceptives now. A lot of women use them. Most women use them. It can only be women, or some of them. There's just one that males can use. A lot of women use contraceptives because of skin problems. You know, skin problems, and I'll tell you why. Skin problems. I know someone that I used to live with last year. She used to use the pill because she had acne on her face, so it used to clear her acne. Some people use it to gain weight, some people use it to lose weight, not necessarily because they are trying to prevent whatever they're trying to prevent, just because it of facial problems, skin problems, or just because they want to lose weight or gain weight. So I want to get into 9 types of contraceptives. I'm just going to explain to you what they are and what it does. What is your take, Wona, on contraceptives?
Definitely. Contraceptives, we know across the board, it's definitely about the clearing of the skin. Clearing of the skin, and I don't really know that people use it to gain weight.
Yeah, I mean, if you're struggling with weight, because I know, I mean, some side effects of some contraceptives is weight gain. So people just use it to gain weight or lose weight. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. But I do know about the skin one. I definitely I've had like a couple of friends in my past that used Elenda for that, and basically it's so sad that you have to use different mechanisms instead of going to dermatologists. I think that's why people go to your professionals for it and don't do it the way, because sometimes you may take a contraceptive that a friend said that's not prescribed for you. You're doing it because, irregardless of the fact that you actually still need to use contraceptives, guys. We kind of do need to use contraceptives, but it shouldn't. Then it means that if you miss a pill one day, then you get pregnant by mistake, you'll blame it on that. No, it wasn't too effective for me, but you know that you skipped.
Yeah.
Because you weren't using it for the right reasons. Use contraceptives for
the
what
right
they
reasons.
use for, to prevent pregnancy, prevent you from contracting diseases. Use the things because they're dermatologists. If you can't afford a dermatologist, there are clinics.
Yeah.
Do that. There are pharmacies. Do it the right way. So contraceptives for me, just do it the right way, because it's there for you, to help you, and don't use it for other mechanisms. Even though you can use that as an advantage, but just know if there's some side effect that's happening, or maybe you are infertile now, all of a sudden you must understand what you put in your mouth is what we see.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the first contraceptive is the condom. So the condom is the only form of contraceptive that protects against most STIs, as well as preventing pregnancy. This method of contraceptive can be used on demand, is hormone free, and can easily be carried with you. And it comes in male and female varieties. Hence, I said there's only one contraceptive used for males, and I think it definitely is this one, the condom. I'm not gonna go into the side effects of contraceptives or the advantages of the disadvantages of them, because I am not in the professional world of it. I'm not a nurse. I'm not in the medical field. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. So I can't talk about that. And then there's the oral contraceptive pill. I know people also use this for their skin to just get clear skin.
Definitely.
It's the little tablet taken once a day. The contraceptive pill is the most commonly reported method of contraceptive used by Australian women. Apparently, there are a few different types of pills to choose from, so it's about finding the right one that's right for you. The pill is contained of estrogen and progesterone, and mini pill contains only one hormone. The pill can have many benefits. However, remembering to take it on time is a must. So what I know about the pill is that you have to take it at 6 a.m. every day, or 9 p.m. every day.
Yeah, use
it
it the
has
right
to
way,
be
yeah.
that time. It can't be, if you decide to take it at 9 p.m. every day, you can't take it at 9:05, because it's late. It has to be at 9
And I feel like the
p.m.
people that take the pill,
Mm.
you must be a very organized person.
You have to.
Because now you can't say, oh, I skipped it today. I've skipped it before and it happened that day. Something will happen. If you know that you can't just, there's also a needle, there's also a plug.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still naming them. I'm listening. Yeah.
The IUD. So this is called the small T-shaped device is made of material containing progesterone hormone or plastic and copper, and is fitted inside a woman's uterus by a trained healthcare provider. It's a long-acting and reversible method of contraceptive which can stay in place for 3 to 10 years depending on the type. Some IUDs contain hormones that are gradually released to prevent pregnancy. The IUD can also be effective emergency contraceptive if fitted by a healthcare professional within 5 days of having unprotected sex. Yeah. So I think with IUDs you can't go to clicks or Discam for that. Because I know with the injection and the pills, you can go to clicks or Discam, but for this you need to go to your doctor to insert it inside your uterus. Yeah.
And you need to, and some people are able to access these different things without going through the right channels.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why, when you want to start having
Kids,
children,
yeah,
when you
there's
want
complications.
to, there are complications. It's because you did it as a once-off thing. You thought, this won't affect me. Then later on, when you assess, you forget that you did that. You're like, it's in my reckless time. No.
And it's also important to find the correct contraceptive that's going to work for your body. Yes.
So it's all tied up to our quote of the day: know yourself.
Yeah. Know yourself. Definitely.
Know yourself.
See a doctor if you have to see a doctor, and ask what contraceptive can you use. Yeah, and then they can check you up and see what can be used for you. Yeah, what works for you. Yeah. And then there's a contraceptive implant. So in this method, a small flexible rod is placed under the skin in a woman's upper arm, releasing a form of hormone, progesterone. The hormone stops the ovary releasing the egg and thickens the cervical mucus, making it difficult for sperm to enter the womb. The plant requires a small procedure using local anesthetic to fit and remove the rod, and needs to be replaced after 3 years. So it stays in your body, your system, your arm for 3 years.
Yeah. So for me, I that one is also kind of a good one. But also now, if you're one of those fragile, I think you need to just have a strong body. You get those people who are very fragile. And if something bumps you, or there's some sort of a leak, I don't know what that thing contains, or it starts rotting.
Okay.
I know of someone, I've read of a story actually, where the lady allegedly she had the plug inserted in her uterus, and it became moldy.
Ooh.
Today she can't have kids.
Sure.
But I'm not trying to scare everyone off that. But sometimes I'm sure she felt uncomfortable. I should think that if something could rot, means that it was not placed in well or something. Because if it can work on other people and not rot, it means that it was not, or you had certain, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, hectic. It's
It's
important. That's why I
very
said it's important to go to your doctor.
Zazie.
Go to your doctor and find out what works for you. Please, guys, please. And then there's the contraceptive injection. So the injection contains a synthetic version of the hormone progesterone. It is given into a woman's buttock or upper arm, and over the next 12 weeks, the hormone is slowly released into your bloodstream. So what I know about the injection, there are three. So there's a Neristate, which is for 2 months, stays in your system for 2 months. There's the Petogen, which is for 3 months. And then there is the Depo, which is for 3 months. But I mean, for that also, you need to visit your nurse, visit your doctor, and find out which one works for you, because they're all different.
You must just know your body. The more you grow up, instead of going to groove 10 minutes before fetch,
Yeah.
10 minutes, you also know how it reacts to certain things, certain foods or certain whatever that have chemicals. Some of these chemicals, it's not like new chemicals that you find out about right now. You're just like, okay, this is what it is. This is what can work with my body. Do you understand?
Yeah. No, we need to,
Not
we need
all
to
of us
find
are
out
ninjas.
these things.
But velu kokwa mi
Ninja. Yes. Emergency contraceptive pill the morning after pill. So the emergency contraceptive pill can be used to prevent pregnancy after sex if contraception was not used, a condom has broken during sex, or a woman has been sexually assaulted. While it is sometimes called the morning after pill, it can actually be effective for up to 5 days after having unprotected sex. So the sooner it is taken, the more effective it is. When taken, it is the first 3 days after sex. It prevents about 85% of expected pregnancies. So basically, with that, if you had unprotected intercourse and you suspect something or whatever, then you can go
or
to
if
the
you
pharmacy.
went in knowing that this person is going to ejaculate inside.
Yeah.
But
Or,
it's
or
wrong.
if you were sexually assaulted, because they're talking about if you were sexually
that's-
assaulted, and then you can go to your pharmacy, text this game, wherever, and then ask for the emergency contraceptive
Yeah, I mean,
pill.
even when you're sexually assaulted, you then go, because I mean, when you're sexually assaulted, you immediately have to go to your rape trauma center.
Yes.
And then they look through everything. They show you this is exactly how it goes. They give you the morning after pill. I guess they don't really call it that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a form of morning after pill. But my biggest issue with the morning after pills is that the fact that people are eating them like sweets nowadays. It's like, oh no, this wrapper is not nice. Let's not use that thing. Will ruin your womb. It will kill you. Guys, whatever you put in your mouth, it's not sweet. That is a case of emergency, life and death, because other people don't want to get to that operation room when they have to do abortions. That is why I think they made that pill up. But don't eat it like sweets, like this.
Please,
babe,
please.
I'm going to do this, and you allow that. It's wrong. So it's all about using the things the right way.
Yes,
And
definitely.
I guess we all learn about these things the more we grow, and these things, they happen to people that surround you. You're like, but this person was eating vegetables, I've been eating kotas, why can I produce and they can't? It's things like this.
The things you put in your mouth. Yeah. The contraceptive ring, it was my first time knowing about this. This method consists of a flexible plastic ring constantly releasing hormones that is placed in the vagina by the woman. It stays in place for 3 weeks and then you remove it, take a week off, then pop another one in. The ring releases the hormones estrogen and progesterone. These are the same hormones used in combined oral contraceptive pill, but at a lower dose. Yeah, so I don't know anything about the ring, but I mean, we live and we learn. We do research and we find out what it's about. And then a diaphragm. A diaphragm is a small, soft silicone dome is placed inside the vagina to stop sperm from entering the uterus. It forms a physical barrier between the man's sperm and the woman's egg, like a condom. The diaphragm needs to stay in place for at least 6 hours after sex. After 6, but no longer than 24 hours after intercourse. It needs to be taken out and cleaned. That
You
is a
obviously have to
diaphragm.
kind of clean these things because they go down.
You have to. And then sterilization is the process of completely taking away the body's ability to reproduce through open or minimal invasion surgery. It is a permanent method of contraceptive suitable for people who are sure they never want children or do not want children anymore. Sterilization is available for both women and men and is performed in a hospital with general anesthesia.
And at what age can you have that? Because I need to prescribe. Like
I
the
think
way I'm getting so many cousins now, my eyes just need. I'm joking. I love you guys all.
I think it depends.
Mm.
Any age, I mean, because it says if you don't want to have kids anymore or you don't want to have kids at all, then
Really?
yeah.
So it stipulates nothing about age.
No, I think obviously if you're not below the age of 18, you can't go. You have to go, or you go with your guardian. But yeah, any age I think is fine.
Okay.
Because over the age of 18, you're an adult. So basically.
No, me, I'm finna get that.
yeah,
Popping.
yeah. I want to go back to Casper in your vest. Now,
Yes.
and we spoke about the bad news, him having
Mm.
COVID. He tested positive for COVID. He was not okay. Now, the good news is that his album has been number 1 for 4 weeks.
Any minute now.
And I haven't listened to it. Have you listened to it?
No.
I actually want
supporters,
to.
you know.
We are.
Because we said we are 4.
Yeah.
Okay, now look at us.
But
Look
I
at you
actually
now.
want to listen because I've been seeing people write lyrics of the album, some songs, and on Twitter, and I'm like, ooh, there's hits. But I haven't actually
I feel
listened
like
to the
I'm
album.
gonna get obsessed. I just want people to like die from it, and then I rise.
Okay,
then
but I feel like
dance.
it's too emotional. I don't wanna.
Where's Nizinto? Oh my goodness, not today, but I want to listen to Casper. Casper, I want to listen to your voice today. But this was deep, man, and it hits home. And some of us, our kids are not right next to us.
Yeah,
they're like back home. We are
but
pushing the dream.
There's a song where he's talking about some ex-girlfriend. I don't know if it's Boichi or Amanda
to point.
Hey,
you know, someone had thrown banter sometime back. They allegedly said they were like, no. Amanda to point couldn't do the ghetto. He took it to the ghetto. You know,
ooh,
that's
yeah, ghetto. Yeah,
like
yeah.
no, maybe it was too soon. Taking her to the ghetto.
Yeah.
Amanda to point wants some sushi. Is
Yeah.
there sushi in the ghetto?
Never. Never. Ikota sana. You? Exactly. No, it can't be true. No. And Amanda Dupont doesn't look like ghetto girls. Yeah.
Did you see when the husband proposed to her in like the parting of 2 oceans? I'm like,
yeah.
South Africa, but anyway, we're not there. Someone will take it to
oh no.
I'm joking. Yeah.
No, but maybe she couldn't handle the ghetto.
But okay, it's not about that. It's about any minute now.
Nah, yeah, it's
we're really happy
1
for our boy Casper making the moves, and you know, as much as he had already started marketing it a long time ago, I could understand why. And this is what I actually believe in terms of like luck. Luck is not just something you stumble upon, guys. It's preparation meeting opportunity.
Yeah,
so definitely. And in preparing this, I could understand why it could even stay even for 8 weeks.
No, it should.
He took time. So you can tell when someone spent enough time.
And he didn't rush into the album. He didn't.
So I'm very happy for him, and I hope it stays for a long time, even after he boxes AK to the ground. I hope he can also get assistance from Black Coffee's hand. Yeah, Black Coffee was Shapa AK's manager, Wona. Okay, but you're not there. It's not that today. That's the topic for another day. You must just get extra help. Like, that's slap. Yeah, that's nice.
Apparently, Zamzin Magic drops Inspire after 7 years.
How?
After 7 seasons, after 7 years. How can Zamzin Magic do that?
My thing is sometimes you need to make way for other things.
Okay.
Or maybe it could be a strategy that they maybe just want to also hear if their viewers were being genuine. So Landoba, guys, bring Smaya back.
Yeah,
That's how you get these hashtags. So for me,
do people even watch Ismaya? Because I know on Twitter, if I go on Twitter like around 10 p.m., hashtag Gomorrah is trending, hashtag the river is trending, hashtag the Queen or ETV scan. That's what people watch. But I never see Ismaya.
I think Spy is more of like a social conversation, because I usually hear people when you're out or socializing, oh, that reminds me of that guy, Kusbaya, Nalanche, or something. Okay, I don't watch any of these. The last time I watched the soapies, not that I don't support them, my family, they do, but the last time it was when it was the old generations.
Oh, okay.
The old generations. The time where I stopped legit, guys, because generations used to be like a ritual. You know, come back from school, you play outside, you come
and then
back
8 p.m.
after you wash, after Sissy brings the food or you cooking the food. Watch Generations.
8 p.m.
And then
they say when 8 p.m. was 8 p.m. Yeah.
When 8 o'clock was
Yeah, that's what I just said. When 8 p.m. was 8 p.m.
When you know you just switched the TV wrong, you went to ETV, and you hear that man going, it's 8 o'clock, it's movie night. Then you're like, no, I was going to Generations. When I stopped, it was when Lundu started dragging my one day.
Yeah.
It became too, it was not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah.
Gangsterism. I know that most of these soapies, they try and depict exactly what's going on in our society, not trying to hide the truth. But, I felt like Generations was like a childhood thing. It felt too deep afterwards.
Okay.
Because I was just like, okay, I wouldn't poison my mom. But, sometimes you think, why is mom not buying me this now?
Okay.
Let me get no Lundu tea. I'm joking. Mom, I love you. I'd never do that to you. But yeah, it for me. So definitely, but I do hear in social crowds people talking about. I hear more about Uspaya and the river more than the Queen. Queen is more like a social thing. It's an amazing one. I've watched 1 or 2 episodes, but I think because I just got too much into the Generation storyline, it's very easy to pick up on the storyline. Oh, this one's gonna get shot today. Even if I wasn't watching it from the beginning, I could kind of tell, because there'll be someone like your aunt. I got to but this guy shot this one.
Okay.
Oh, then you're like, aunt too. Okay, sharp. I'm in the game now. Just
but I feel sorry for the actors, everyone who's behind the scenes, because they're gonna lose their jobs, They
are gonna lose their jobs, but chances are, if you're in that industry, you should be bagging other things. Otherwise, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Unfortunately, that's how society works, and that's exactly.
And I hope that the people who work on Isbaya were not only focusing on Isibaya. They know that, okay, fine, Isibaya is gonna end, then I can go to something else.
That's what I'm saying. You need to have other gigs, and I think as a creative in general, I think even if you go to an agency or you work with people, you must be, having gone to school as well for it, other people, do you understand? When you go to school, I should think that you are taught these things, but at least be talented in 3 things in that industry.
Yeah. You can't be focusing on one thing.
And be realistic when you think, because I can't just be, because I know forte, talking, writing, acting. That is me.
Okay.
Public speaking, that's me. Talking goes in public speaking, emceeing, all of that. So it's I won't just get out there as well and be unrealistic, start singing. I can't. It's not my voice. I wish I had Questa's voice, because that guy, he doesn't sing, he just talks. And then kids. Shout out to Questa anyway. Sharp.
Study ad break, Mr. Producer, and then it's gonna be the news. And we are back. Quickly. Tigom is coming back to the Queen. If you don't know Tigom is, her name is Urami Shawe. She is going back to the Queen.
And then what is she gonna do for us?
I don't know. I've got no idea. I don't know, but I just feel like the Fergusons are just they're hiring people, then they fire them. because Ushaka Naye was fired and then he came back. She also died, and the funny thing, Shaka on the set, he died and then he came back. Rami as
Came
well
back to life.
passed away, and then now how is she gonna come back?
You can come back from the dead if you believe in yourself and your God.
Oh my, no,
I'm
no,
so sorry.
no,
I
no.
tried to come with something to stand on their side. You can't. Because you do get those people who are just like, no, this is no, you can't come back from the dead. Like, guys, please, because now you're gonna come bring us conspiracies. Oh, Father God, he's like half Taiwanese, half black. No, it's not that.
Yeah.
We already know that he was a Hebrew. He came from that side, Middle East. Now you're gonna come and tell us it's gonna put us out of balance.
Yeah.
These things are but you do get those people that go through these transitions
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
say basically, you know what? It's
Ugh,
like crazy.
We'll see how she's gonna come back.
No,
News
definitely.
headlines.
Girl, the Emirates resumes Durban flights. And sorry, everything's just going slow on the PC right now. But I'm glad that they're resuming the flights. Yeah. SA Fair, we can just chill a bit. Yeah, one Emirates. I'm joking. I need to get someone's father first. I'm joking. Or work for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a huge amount of frustration as new quarantine rules begin. Now this is basically in the in the quarantine begins for arrivals from Portugal, Hungary, French Polynesia, and the Reunion. Yeah. So basically, passengers had until 4 a.m. on Saturday to avoid a 14-day isolation period. But this is news continuity of like some time back, though. Apologies for that. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's just talk at the top of the hour.
Okay.
And then but I'm glad that Emirates is resuming the Durban flights. And I just can't wait, it because it had cancelled flights due to confusion over South Africa's COVID-19 travel regulations.
Definitely, yeah.
So, and we know that a lot of people are basically like, wanting to travel abroad. But apologies for that other headline there. The team will fix it.
Okay.
I'll fix it as
That's
well.
fine. That's
And yeah, then we'll check at the top of the hour.
All right.
Definitely.
We are back with Twitter trends. Black Coffee, Entlen Valley, Prince KB. All in one headline.
Unpack it.
All right. So apparently,
my eyes are open now. Yes.
The reason why Black Coffee and Prince KB have been at each other's necks is because Prince KB and Entlen Valley had something going on.
But Black Coffee, why?
Why what?
And the guys.
No, Anita Black Coffee is always busy. And Black Coffee
But that's no excuse for you. I mean, he's taking care of you well. I'm not saying she couldn't take care of herself. But also you needed to be so yes,
it's also like
don't sleep. Yeah, like my people.
It's also payback because Black Coffee has also been with other girls, That's why they're not together anymore.
But girls, DJ Bayakanga, guys. Like, let's talk about this. I'm not saying that Black Coffee will ever gang up because he's a DJ. No. No. But your man is always traveling.
Yes.
I mean, even wives, when they men travel, that.
But apparently they used to travel together with even the kids. So when
girl,
did they have time?
Have you watched that We Dance Again video? Ente was wearing nice riding boots, going from Porsche to private.
Yeah.
Then now, what did Prince KB? It's the visits to the Eastern Cape. I'm joking. Prince KB is not closer, eh?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
no,
so.
I know Black Coffee is.
Yeah, definitely wasn't that. But listen, I for me, I'm just like, yeah. the truth comes out at the end of the day. Because I
Yes.
mean, before, she went out onto Instagram, she was crying,
Yeah,
black
yeah,
coffee,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. I
why
remember
didn't she say so
watching.
when they were still on good terms?
Mm.
Good terms.
Yeah, yeah,
What we
yeah.
saw was good terms. Because guys, these things they don't just happen overnight.
Yes.
Then you're like, no, I'm gonna stay because it's a black coffee.
No, no, no,
No.
no,
Get
no.
white beans then. White coffee beans.
But I mean, that's what's happening. I was shocked. I was like, what? Because there was a time when they said, Prince KB plays for the other team, So now, is he back to the other team? What's happening? What's
Well,
happening?
These speculations, I'd rather reserve my comments. But since we're here now at the ranch, Eland, Prince KB, the way he likes, going on these Twitter wars with people.
Yes.
And then, he gives us these songs. Kona ke buyele kaya fondini. When this siko. You have like always we hear about Prince KB consistently on Twitter. I don't know how far true the whole thing of batting for another team, but all I can just say from my side is him bickering on Twitter. That's something like a thing girls do, gossip, be at it with each other.
Yeah,
And I'm not gonna
yeah.
follow Maporisa, who recently called him a princess, because that's infringing him as a man.
Yeah.
But yeah, just that's why I would, someone, if it was the next me, not
Yeah.
me exactly.
Yeah.
The next me, I would probably be like, maybe it does go to the other team.
Okay.
Once in a
Yeah,
while.
once in a while.
But yeah,
once in a
let's
while.
talk facts though. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Capitec warns customers of a new scam.
You are Capitec already took double payments from people like
I
not so
remember.
long ago.
Let me tell you a story. So
Ah.
I woke up this certain day, whenever it was, I don't remember when it was, and then I saw on Twitter. I first saw someone write on their status on WhatsApp that Capitec is taking people's money, and then I went onto Twitter. It was trending #1. I was like, no ways. I went to my banking app, and I was like, no, all transactions. Nothing. Zero amount, zero,
Okay.
everything.
At least that happened to you while you were thing. You haven't been at a restaurant. Then it says declined. Ima, wait. You start looking at your app. Guys, I'll be with you guys now. You look at your yeah,
gone.
Yo,
and I'm so glad I was quick. I'm glad I was quick that day because I was gonna scream.
But they brought everything back.
Oh, at least
they brought everything back. But my thing is, this is now the times where people reassess these banks.
Yeah,
the ones that come with your cheaper rates. Then you
and
find out
Capitec is not even
like this.
And Capitec is not even cheaper anymore. It's not. Bank charges are huge.
But it's just like McDonald's Big Mac. When it came, it was 19.99. That thing. Yo. Now.
Yeah.
It's like 40 something rand. Yeah. Like it's gonna get out of the packet and put itself in the mouth. I'm joking, but it still goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, this is where we start looking now. I mean, it's also business. You cannot stay on one flat rate.
Yeah.
Business needs to go on. Plus, with the inflation, with the economy, you kind of need to also. It's a business at the end of the day.
But still,
you need to.
It's unfair because we all went to Capitec because
it's cheap. Yeah, it's cheap. 5 rand. Now it's like. They just sent me fees today. Your fees for the.
Now I got them.
93
I think I'm at my 70 something. I was like,
93 rand.
how?
I'm like, so now when I get money again, I must know that there's that 93 and 93 rand is a lot.
It's
my
a
friend.
lot. 100 rand. Yeah. That's 100 rand.
When you round it off, there's so much you can get. Tonka, kota, eggs. What?
Yay! You name it.
Grandpa. Okay.
So what does Capitec want us to do? Must we now cancel all transactions, put it at 000? What must happen? Or must we change to something else? Because I feel like with other banks, they don't have drama.
Drama.
There's
and
no
I think
drama.
This also goes down to I'm not saying that Capitec doesn't have quality, but now when we start seeing these things, we then get skeptical. It's like buying something off the street. You know that it looked nice when it was hanging there. After 2 washes in Bachile.
Yeah,
it looks like it's bleached out. So I might as well, then you're gonna go and keep buying and buying. Whereas if you just go and buy one thing at Woolies or whatever, you know that it's going to stay. Even though it hurt you to just up your cheapskate cheapskate budget levels. Yeah, you know that at least this thing will last. So quality over quantity sometimes. So now is there a question that Capitec, is it like a quantity bank or is it a quality?
Yes.
Because you can't have 2 scandals in less than 6 months.
No, you can't.
As an entity.
Even 2 months.
As an entity, especially when you're coming to finances, they hit the wound. There might not even be a wound that's visible now, but there was
there's something.
Before, but there's something deep. So they need to tell us exactly what's going on and just clear the air, because now we are very sketchy as South Africans that are actually, you know what?
Maybe I'm gonna switch to something else. Maybe Standard Bank.
Okay, don't be too fast. You one of those. You catch someone. No, just touching your man on the shoulders. It's over. What if maybe he had a fly?
No. I'm changing. It's too much. It's too much. I cannot.
Donation. It's a Friday.
Yeah. So South Africa is changing its marriage laws. You guys can read the article on Business Tech, but I'm going to give you some key changes that will be introduced into the new policy. They include the new Marriage Act will enable South Africans of different sexual orientation, religious and cultural pursuits to conclude legal marriages. The introduction of strict rules around the age of marriage, in brackets, including the agreement of age of majority in the marriage legislation to Children's Act. It will align the marriage, matrimonial property, and divorce legislation to address matrimonial property and interstate successful matters in the event of the marriage dissolution. It will also allow for equitable treatment and respect for religious and customary beliefs in line with Section 15 of the Constitution. It will deal with the solemnization and registration of marriages that involve foreign nations. It will deal with the solemnization and registration of customary marriages that involve non-citizens, especially cross-border communities or citizens of our neighboring countries. What is your take on marriage, Wona?
I said I'm not a singer, but hey, that song always goes in, even though I'm not getting married at that point.
The song I like is Sangena, Sangena, Iyo Sangena Fagati.
Sangena, tree.
What is your take?
No, my take basically on
marriage.
Marriage. It's something that, as much as people dream about it, it's not for the faint-hearted. It's like getting into a business, but this business, it ties up your soul. That's why you say someone is actually a soulmate. It doesn't just, like, a business affects your bank account. It affects your heart sometimes because it can break you down emotionally, your feelings. But it's soulmate. It's something deep, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Marriage, do it, but be cautious. Be cautious and make sure you're writing yourself into something that is worth going into.
Okay.
If you can see and you're just doing it because the public is saying it's right. It's all right. It's all right that you guys are together. It's all right that it's not all right.
Yeah.
It's not all right. So when you go into a marriage, this is something I've always wanted. Firstly.
Okay.
Something I've also taken steps towards, because even when you're dating other people, before you lead to that soulmate, how were you treating the other people? Because how you treat someone else's, maybe that boyfriend was not supposed to be your man. We all think that the boyfriend's it's my man, no. But every time you treat, I feel like those people who are in lasting marriages, and marriages that are built on good foundation, it's because in the little things they did with their boyfriends prior, or their boyfriend or whatever prior, they treated them well, so that God can also make provision to treat that other husband before he gets to you well. He seasons them enough for you as a soulmate. Some people, they don't meet their soulmates in this life.
Yeah.
because they're too busy focusing on other things and listening to everyone's gossip.
But I feel like
Yeah.
there's someone for everyone.
That's what I'm saying. But the reason why other people, I feel, don't reach that person, it's either because they die, okay. Secondly, it's because you are trapped in something you think is it.
Okay.
Think is it.
Mm-mm.
And some people are not like exploration, like they don't like exploring. They don't like venturing out because your person may be here in Germany. They, as much as they can be next door, you need to also get out there, explore.
Yes.
You need to, it requires a different degree of understanding and knowledge. And most things, you need to consult with your maker.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one who brings you to those things. But you also need to believe in that first. So if you don't believe, you get other people who are usually saying, I'll never get married. Okay. Then when everyone else gets married around you and you're not, don't say, because you said it. The power of the tongue, it's too much.
Yes.
It's too much.
Definitely. Good or bad lies in the tongue.
It's too much.
Yes. I believe in marriage.
You want to get married?
I
I want to be
do.
throwing there. Yeah, to be honest, I've always said now I'm dream chasing, marriage, because been through situations in my life. But
No, I mean, I will
talk about my past.
It's fine.
Going forward, but to get married, is a very deep thing. And even when you going towards getting married as well, you need to know that you're doing it for the right reasons.
Yes, definitely.
Even the people who can be around you, or not necessarily around you, or your friends, could say, no, but it's a perfect match. Is he really the perfect you need to sit yourself down, because
and think
when
about
those people
it.
go and they're not there, you don't want a situation where one day
and
you
those
drive
people
them
don't know what
into-
happens behind closed doors.
into yabantu babini ayingenwa. To a thing that happens between two people in whatever relationship.
Yeah.
Or even
I was
at
saying
work,
to Tebuko the other day
ayingenwa,
that
you
in the
can't
by
enter.
two aingenwa.
I wish I was Nigerian.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, don't enter past me. My sister,
I believe in marriage.
I
want to get married, but obviously I want to push me first and push what I want to get, push my career, push my dreams, get everything that I want to get. I do believe in marriage so much. I do want to get married, but also I don't want to stay in a marriage because I'm staying or because
That's
what
what
are
I'm saying.
people going to say.
Yeah.
I'm staying because I'm happy. It's a healthy marriage. It's going to be successful. We're all happy. We're all good. Not because I'm staying because of what are people going to say. No, I do.
You don't want to drive someone into their pool.
And also it's important. It's important to meet someone that is going to be perfect for you. They say pray for someone that you want. Pray for the man you want to get married to. Pray for the woman that you want. Yeah.
Because God will. I know my mom. My mom always used to stress this. Wona, be specific in your prayers. And my mom has always prayed. She's like, more than wealth and and prosperity, those things are gonna follow me if I'm doing the right things. You look at God's economy. You don't look at the things around, because He gives you all, and rightfully so, He can take them back.
Exactly.
So my mom has always been praying for a healthy family, and that's exactly what she got. Mama,
pray
be
for
healthy,
what you want.
Be healthy.
You have to pray for what you want. It's important. It's important.
Yes.
Because now, also, if you don't pray for what you want and then things don't go your way, you're like, how?
No, just know that you are doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not your time. Because it also just says that your vision is for an appointed time.
Yes.
In Christianity, the Bible says that, and in, I don't know as far in other religions, but I guess it should be sort of along the same lines. But for an appointed time,
yes,
your things will come.
Will come, even though they come when you're 50 years old. Even though they come when you're 40 years old, they will come. What is meant for you will
always
come.
be for you.
Yeah, it will definitely come. Literally,
yes,
yeah. But guys, pray for what you want. I hope people do believe in marriage, because I do. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I feel like love is a beautiful thing.
Now this is me really going, revealing myself. I actually do want to have a partner. I've had instances where I've been in a house And I call it a house because both parents weren't present.
Mm.
Um, and then having when it's empty and it's just like you,
Okay.
or like when it's not full, and then also experiencing a household where there's a mom and a dad and their children,
Mm.
and it's full, it's very nice, it's warm,
Yes.
and that's a
Yes.
home.
Mm.
That's a home, but you can also still make it a home. But I feel like even with children, you can be a single parent, but the home needs to
Yes.
have,
Yeah. It's warm.
and the healthiest way, is obviously through having a stable partner.
Yes.
Doesn't
Yes.
necessarily have to be marriage,
Mm.
but a stable partner.
Yes.
Oprah
Yes.
Winfrey has been doing well with Stedman, okay?
Mm.
But
You need to be stable.
yeah, I think
Financially as well, mentally as well, emotionally,
Yondindo.
everything emotionally, mentally, you need to be stable because we don't want someone who's lacking something.
Yeah, that's true.
Because now,
That's
if you're lacking something, it's not gonna work.
my thing is, I think you must attract someone who's also in the same level of thinking spiritually
Yes,
with you.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, because sometimes if you're not, I have encountered an incident where I witnessed someone who was a Christian and dating like an atheist.
Okay, and it's not gonna work like that.
It's not gonna,
It's
because
never gonna.
you guys are not on the same
Yes,
path. I'm not
yes.
saying the guy must religiously go to church. You
Mm,
don't force anyone to go to
yeah,
church.
but I mean, you're not gonna understand now if I'm saying I'm fasting and praying.
I also
Oh,
understand that.
oh, I'm gonna wake up at 12 midnight and pray.
Yeah, that's my thing, because it's gonna be like, is this girl trying to plot against me?
Yes, yes,
And that time it's
yes.
not about you.
It's
In fact,
not.
you're
It's about
also
me and my
included.
God.
Yeah, because you say sometimes everyone connected to me be blessed as well.
Mm,
Give me the blessings, God, so that I may be a bigger blessing,
to others.
not just for myself, my family, my friends, but people who are connected to me in
Yes,
my destiny, my
yes.
future.
Mm,
If not for my future, my destiny, other people will be suffering in the future. So sometimes we need to just sit down. That's why I'm saying marriage. That's how I feel about it. But
mm.
on the real, on 100%, God, I want to have a partner.
Okay. Yes.
I want to. I would love to. Yeah, I'd love to have a partner.
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
And a healthy partner.
a very
Yeah,
healthy
a healthy
one
relationship. In
with
fact.
healthy children.
Yes, yes, yes.
Have my daughter as well.
Mm.
Have yeah.
Yeah. But I hope, yeah, I wish everyone to believe in marriage because marriages don't last these days. So I hope people don't put
It's
that.
for a front.
Yeah.
That's why they don't last. It's a
Mm,
front, and
mm.
this is in that front. People forget that there are children now involved.
Yes, yes.
Some places they have children, and now
Mm.
this is very insensitive to drag them along.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it brings out psychological problems, and then one day a parent's like, but my child is out of order.
Yes.
Did you depict order in front of them at some point?
Mm.
Did you send them to an aunt's house
Yes.
where you knew it was disorderly, but you expect them to still have
Yeah,
order?
still, yeah. Sure,
No.
it's hectic. It's hectic. Off to reality TV shows. I want to talk about reality TV shows. Just discuss them, what you think about them. Comment. What is your favorite reality TV shows? Personally, I love them. South African, a lot more than what's happening in America. Overseas, I like the Kardashians. Definitely, I love the
But now it's
Kardashians.
like
I don't miss
time
any episode.
to say
No, but this is their last season.
goodbye. That's what I'm saying.
But still,
Bye-bye,
maybe we'll convince them.
Kazi.
No, I still believe that as fans, we can convince them to stay for more seasons. They can't give us 18 seasons and then decide to leave.
Ndoni, what have they said that you haven't heard? Ndoni, ndicela ungixelele ngoku.
Like what?
Unless now Kim Kardashian's bums are gonna be on her feet.
I don't know.
I just need to understand what have they not said? What have they not done? They converted a man into a woman. They
can still do more. I don't know. They can still do more.
Kanye West want to become president, a pastor and a president, same time. What else haven't they done that you want them to do?
They can still do more.
You want them to make water like a twerking thing.
They can still do more. They can
That's
still do
what
more.
you want. on a giraffe. That's what you want. Siyo.
They can still do more, but I
Siyo.
love reality TV shows.
Yeah, no.
The Ranakas, Being Bonang, Somizi, Uthando Nesthembu, that's playing right now, Mzansi Magic. Woo, there's a lot. What else? Lasizwe, have Faith Nketsi, Boy T. How can I forget? The Boy T show. What else? Dineo's Diary. I feel like Dineo's Diary opened the industry for reality TV shows, because that was one of the first reality TV shows we saw on Vuzu.
True.
back then.
Back.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
more and more. There's a lot.
For me personally,
Mm.
the reality shows I watch, contrary to popular belief,
Yes.
I actually watch your talk shows. Simply because I've always had an interest about like finding out about the next person, the next stories.
Oh, with talk shows, I loved Real Talk with Anel Mdota.
My thing is,
I loved that talk show.
It's basically, for me, it was always the Oprah.
Oprah
Winfrey show.
Okay.
I have followed, besides the fact that I'm like, and when I was young, I was like, I don't
remember ever watching Oprah. I think I was still too young, so no, I can't say much about Oprah.
Like I watched Oprah, and then, I remember this one time my mom was just like, so who inspires you? I'm like, Oprah. She cried to my grandmother like, Mama, I work so hard.
Yeah.
Excellent in her industry. She's excellent, powerful woman. But for me, because I was that child who never played outside.
Okay.
I was watching TV.
And
then I love talking. So even if the TV goes off, I can still talk. I think I even talk in my sleep, but I will not ask the people who witness that.
No, I talk a lot. I talk a lot.
So for me, the talk shows made sense.
Yes.
And sometimes also just like, and I've still been consistent with that, actually. When people say, but now I know I'm not trying to be Oprah herself. I'm the passion, the drive.
Yes.
At the end of the day. So and I can relate to a lot of people. I think just so watching talk shows, for me, I think, besides bettering myself, it just also makes me understand myself more, and as in like what I'm walking into my destiny, and what angles can you find about different people and what things they go through. If not for that, I watch these special investigating ones where there's stalker was following you. Girl, we stay in a society now. It's not for the faint-hearted.
What is the channel called? Discovery something.
Yeah, Discovery or investigation channel.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm really into those. So if it's about learning self. I remember this one time I was being followed here coming to work. The guy was like, no, I'm like, why, who said walk with me?
Ew.
No, I just thought you're going to be safe. No, I actually feel very endangered. Step away. And when someone is following you that type of way, you kind of need to just go in with that force. They'll see you wearing a nice floral dress.
Maybe I should also watch some Discovery.
Man deeply embedded
I think I should also get into watching it. But I love my celebrities. I love they do reality TV shows.
I have tried watching Monang once or twice. But in terms of like getting back into the swing of things and like dressing, I can watch her because she has the spice, Wona. Yeah. So I guess for that I do watch, and I always like stories of people who are self-made.
Okay.
So Bonang, as much as she can irritate everybody else, I can watch her on those grounds, but not watch too much of her.
Oh, okay. Just one or two episodes.
I'm always interested to find out Isak's story.
Okay.
How they went through, and sometimes how to cope.
I watched from the first season up until the last season, and I don't want to miss any episode.
So
and when I'm watching, don't disturb me.
If they took you on a date, so it means that you don't really want to get married. You want to marry that thing.
What do you mean, that thing?
Sorry. Sorry.
What
Someone
do
was
you
commenting, and I'm just like, how so? Okay, yeah. Sorry, my friend. Please repeat that.
mean? No, you said, because I said I love reality TV shows.
Yeah.
I watch all the seasons, all the episodes. So you like, so basically you don't wanna get married. You wanna get married to that thing. So I'm asking,
Mm,
what is that thing?
that thing is basically like your realities that you are obsessed with, like Kardashians.
No, it's not like
Yes,
that. It's not like
that's
that.
what you're saying. If you missed, I know we have DSTV catch up and all these catch up.
Yeah.
What if you don't have a subscription?
If I miss it, I miss it. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, then say so. Be
It's
specific.
not.
Don't mislead
It's
us.
not.
Don't miss. I
But
watched
I
it.
mean,
Never finished. Never. But guys, it's time to
can
go
we
to a quick
add a
ad.
break, please?
Then we'll be back. We're getting carried away,
And
but
then
it's
it's the news after
amazing.
that.
Yeah. And we're back, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
the
And now it's
news.
definitely the top of the hour. The time now is at 2 o'clock Central African time. The date is the 9th of my birthday month.
Is it?
Yes.
Is
Okay, it's
it?
not about that now.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that now. And it's still
Can we have the
2020.
news?
A very nice and chilly day here in Johannesburg. So now we are talking about Masuku discharged of responsibilities as a health MEC. This gets more interesting, guys. Yeah. But before we go back, there's news continuity on that. Let's start off with the Emirates resuming Durban flights. Yeah, so in Johannesburg, Emirates airline is back. The airline's first flight to Durban since the lockdown has landed. Flight EK775 touchdown at King Shaka International Airport just on Thursday afternoon. On Sunday, Dubai based Emirates cancelled its resumption of flights to the city due to government's COVID-19 travel regulations. It said these were confusing, especially the requirement for international airline crews to have a PCR test before flying to SA. After discussions, the confusion has been now cleared up. Then now we look at the PPE interdict application dismissed by the Western Cape High Court. In Cape Town, the public protector has suffered another blow from the courts, this time against Parliament directly. The High Court in the Western Cape has also dismissed her urgent application to stop a probe into her fitness to hold office. People are even taking to Twitter, right? The public protector has argued the new rules um, as to being unconstitutional. One girl says on Twitter, Lindsay Dentlinger says a public protector fails in High Court bid to stop Parliament from proceeding with the process to investigate her fitness to hold office. And then she also says Lindsay also says the same twit babe. She goes a public protector also to pay costs of the DA. It's the party which has initiated the motion of no confidence in Busisiwe Mqwebane. Mqwebane argued in court that they had a vendetta against her. V for vendetta. But yeah, so Lindsay is just like going on and on. But just to end things off, they say Judge Vincent Saldana said an impeachment process of an bearer of a Chapter 9 institution should not be taken lightly. The judge said the court should not interfere unless the application demonstrates exceptional circumstances, which in his view the public protector has failed to do so. Excuse girl. Wow. You know, the way I thought she was coming in doing their things. Yeah, and then to take a look now in our international front, the new COVID-19 cases in England are more than double in just 1 week. So they say the number of new COVID cases in England are more than doubled in a week at the end of September 2020, according to the latest estimates from the Office for National Stats. There was an average of 17,200 and 200 new cases per day in private households between the 25th of September and the 1st of October 2020, compared with 8,400 new cases per day the previous week from the 18th to the 24th of September. Geez, that's like more than double. That's definitely more than double. Like, this is
Definitely.
crazy. So the ONS said there has been a marked increase in the rate of new infections during the last 6 weeks, now at its highest level since the survey began in May 2020. So clearly, this is an issue. This is a big, big issue.
It's a huge one.
How can you just double like that? But I mean, with the scientists coming in, they did predict that numbers would escalate to this. I
Okay.
know that for SA they said by November we should have reached like 40 deaths. That time we like below half. We just below half.
Yeah.
By the time we
Yo.
get to November, I think at the end it will just be above half. But elsewhere, like your Englands, your Frances, and it's hectic, man. There, it's
Yo.
just like the coming back of Jesus coming to take the people. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, it's really alarming, guys. Just stick to the rules and regulations. You don't want to be crammed back at the ranch again in your houses. You don't want to be under that stress, and you just do the right thing. Just it may hurt. I know, look, guys, doing the right thing sometimes you're just like, but no one's watching.
Yeah.
Maya Angelou always says, do the right
Do the right
thing. She always
thing.
used to
Do
say,
the right
do the
thing.
right thing, and you'll go far.
Yeah.
So in this
Yeah.
case, do the right. Put on the mask, sanitize.
Do what you have to
distance.
do.
If you
Do
have
what you have
to
to do.
if you know that your area where you reside, where you work, your environment is a really high risk. It's a hotspot. Take more precautions.
Yeah.
Wear gloves again.
Yeah.
Those things are very hard.
Do what you have
But
to do. Off to the ad break. Off to the ad break. And we're back. We are live. The time is 7 minutes past 2. I'm Siyo Mali. This is the Melville Rush up until 3 p.m. We are with you guys. And one of the great days here. Phakathi inside.
Appreciate my donations. We need them after the show.
Hey, siyazifuna sana.
Well. Anyway, just to go back into the topic we touched on before the show. I mean, the whole thing of Ugoisha and the topic we had.
Reality TV shows.
Yeah, for me, those are the topics that really touch that's touch. And nowadays, sometimes, as much as it's reality, it's also scripted.
It is.
That's why I think now I'm more of like a real person.
Yeah.
So as a show like a talk show,
even though those scripted things are nice, the drama, even though they might be acting there and there, it's still nice. I mean, it trends. It trends. It trends.
Yeah, trend. I think now on my side in terms of the reality, the reality talk show is because you basically, as much as it's scripted because it has to go in that certain order.
Yes.
The person freestyles. So it's more to really reality.
Yeah, it is basically.
Like what we're doing right here. As much as we have topics and we know
Yeah,
exactly.
but in between, we're bringing out.
Shafi
Yeah,
style
yeah.
Akondini. So for me, I think I relate better with shows like that.
Okay. No, it's
Besides
fine.
those
It's
kung fu
fine.
ones where I'm just like special detective.
Yeah.
You know the way I used to like cheaters as well. Because I want to know if
Yeah,
one day my
yeah.
husband cheats on me.
You know what
I
to
want
do.
there was this other one. Quickly, she caught her man cheating. The guy was a personal trainer. She was a police officer, but she was on a day off. Did the girl? They creeped up on them behind the bushes. Wona. As soon as they got behind, the girl quickly took the cuffs, put them to herself so the man couldn't run away.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like to run
That's
away.
a good one. That's a good
Like,
one.
hey,
Yeah.
chasing this girl together.
But I don't like such reality TV shows. Your cheaters. I don't like such things because now you're bringing your business out there. Sabu, yeah, Jola 99.
No, that one goes in. Listen,
no, there's no need.
You,
what's the new one now? You promised to marry me. No, there's no
don't
need.
Give us empty promises.
No, but now you're bringing your business. Why can't you come to me and say, Siyo, this is the problem that I have?
Maybe you're not getting answers, Siyo.
No,
maybe we're not getting the answers.
Then bring the elders in.
We have to wait until the funeral to hear the answers. No,
bring the elders in. Force the answers out of me.
How?
Now you're gonna bring Jup Jup and cameras.
I'm joking.
No,
I won't shoot you. No, Jup Jup is doing right. Thank you, Jup Jup.
No,
like you're the one.
But I didn't actually enjoy We Are Jola 99. I enjoy You Promised to Marry Me.
I haven't watched You
Really?
Promised to Marry Me.
I think it's because some of the episodes were done in PE. I think about 3 episodes they were done in PE.
So representing your place.
So I just love the closeness there. Yeah.
Just like this other one that was done, but it was done as text sprayed or something. But the girl,
what is that now? Yeah, Jola 99.
Yeah, Jola 99. The girl comes up. They catch them at a Chisanyama. This guy and the girl comes. Kosa.
Yeah.
Fully fledged. Hi, and this I'm gonna leave this man because he also took me out of groove. Now I'm also taking him. The girl's like, that other girl's like, you're too old for him. Hey, you. He picked me up from the group like this. I'm just like, yeah, mama. Then we're gonna go home and we do it to each other.
No, but there's no need. There's no need for the cameras.
No, but I also there's no need for the cameras. But sometimes you don't get the answers you want.
So no, you must go call Jup Jup.
I mean, Jup Jup must get down to the core. No, I need answers, chief. Okay, I don't like my business being aired out
there. Yeah,
there are those people that seriously, when you watch these shows, you must listen to the women. There are others that are crying sometimes that have kids to feed. People are going to spend their money with other women, and the kids are going to they're failing. These are our future presidents that we need.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I come from that angle as well. Some other people are just pathological liars.
Yes.
That's a sickness, yeah, but in this life they are. So these shows, even if it's not you being caught there, it will also give that other person back. If they start seeing you watching Jola 99 with them, they'll know that it could be on the horizon. Maybe Wona's thinking about this.
So I should stop whatever I'm doing.
I wouldn't do it, but I would do it. You understand? Don't ever think you know me.
Yeah.
Just don't cheat on me as well. What do you want? Me, Jup Jup.
I want to talk about skincare, acne in general. I want to first share my story, my testimony.
Oh, girl.
I had acne. I did.
Did you? You'd never say.
I know.
Did you use Reacatan? Did you use Reacatan?
I'll tell you what I use. But the thing is with me, okay, firstly, what is acne? Acne is a chronic inflammatory skin condition that causes spots and pimples, especially on the face, shoulders, back, neck, chest, and upper arms. Whiteheads, blackheads, pimples, cysts, and nodules are all types of acne. Acne is a big thing. And it happens to a lot of us, a lot of girls, even guys as well. It happens. So with me, I didn't know that I had acne. I just thought that I have teenage pimples.
You get out of that mentality.
You know,
man.
no,
That
listen.
past life.
Listen. I thought that I just had teenage pimples. It's just puberty. It's just blackheads. It's pimples. That's what I thought. Up until when I had to do for the matric dance. So when I was finding someone to do my makeup, right? So I went to this lady. I remember that day. I remember that. It was even cold on that day. You know, I went to this lady and then we asked if can she do my makeup. Apparently she was good. Can she do my makeup? So we spoke a bit and then she was like, no, thing is it's going to be very hard to do your makeup because you have acne.
But that's the whole point of you. Make it up.
Yeah.
To look like
cover everything up. And then I was like, oh, so this is acne.
I got the wrong.
You know, because before that, I didn't even know that there was something called acne. I just thought that I just have pimples, I just have blackheads, I just have black spots. You know, I didn't know that it's actually called acne. That was when I actually took it seriously. I was like, oh my God, I actually have acne. You know?
Acne, as you say. Okay.
Yeah. But I did find a makeup artist who did my makeup, covered everything up. I looked beautiful on the day. But I took it seriously from then and I was like, okay, I need to do something.
Yes.
You know, and let me tell you, I used all products.
Oh my goodness.
I used
just tell the viewers right now exactly what's this recipe you had.
No, I will say what I used.
You can't just.
But I used.
Guys, my mom is calling me and I'm literally, Mama, I love you. I'm on air.
Wow.
Yeah, no. She's also a doctor, but she's not in terms of dermatology.
Yeah. So I was like, I need to take this. Let me talk to Kat. Take your call.
No, definitely not. I'm listening.
Right. So I used everything from Hans, from yay. When I say everything, Gania, everything. I went, you know, Benzek that you get from dermatologist. I have a story for Benzek.
I just tell you about a Benzek thing when you're done.
Okay, Benzek. I remember this one night, and this was now, I think, a week before the matric dance. Now I found out that I've got acne, so I'm freaking out. Right?
Go.
Fine. I used the Benzek that I got like years back. I put it on this one night, and it was a Friday. I remember. I put it on. Fine. I wash my face normally, and then I put on the cream. I put it on, and then I go to bed. But now when I'm sleeping, I can feel my arm. I'm itching. I'm burning. Something's burning. Oh my God. Something's burning. You know, but I don't get up and go look at myself in the mirror. I do not. And then I wait until the sun comes out. And when I go to the bathroom, I'm swollen. Like the Dumbi Leona. My eyes are like this. I can't see.
You kind of look like Will Smith on Hitch.
Yeah. I'm bad. I started screaming. I started crying. Mom was like, shower. We need to go to the doctor now. We need to leave now. And we go to the Medi Center. And now we have to sit. Because on Saturdays, they don't do appointments at the closest Medi Center. So we go there. And then we sit. So everyone who's coming in and out can see what's going on. And
guys.
And the more and you know, the more time goes by, the more swollen I become. And I'm at a point where I can't see a thing.
No.
We see the doctor, and then, you know, prescribes a few things, and it's like, no, the swollen will go down a bit. And then we're like, oh, okay, fine. I think by the Monday I was okay, because that was a Saturday. So by the Monday I was okay. Fine. And then a girl who lives 2 houses away from me said she uses Gentle Magic. Right? She uses Gentle Magic, and then I was like, oh, okay, let me try Gentle Magic. And I started buying, you know, the soap, and then the cream, the day cream. And then from there, that's what I started using at first. And then I went into the lotion, which is also known as a toner. And then I went into the mask, and then I went into the serum, you know, and I could see results. I could see, but it took till I think I started using it 2018, late 2018, but I started using the full range like mid 2019. And by December, I could see results. Like people were like,
So was it like a pizza base face kind of pimple? Like,
yeah, I was bad.
Mgowo.
It
And
was
now you look
bad. I was
gorgeous,
bad.
like your skin looks
Thank you.
flawless. I've
Thank
never really
you.
had skin problems, but I know that when I do have like a pimple, like now, can you see these black heads?
Yeah.
I once met someone, but I'm not gonna mention names. They're like, no, babes, if you just pop it.
Yeah.
And my mom has always been like, wanna just hit your face,
Mm.
hit you wherever you have my gran as well, my queen. She was always like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
hit yourself.
I was
You
told
see
to
me, I don't have
never.
any marks.
Yeah, I was told to never like wanna do this because you're gonna do this. It's gonna come onto you. You're gonna touch ya.
Everywhere else,
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
By the time I use Benzik, okay.
Let's hear your
so-
story. Your Benzik,
So I
guys.
had a series of like what are those sores that you eventually get pus that comes out? But I had, what are they called again? Yeah, I'll get the word now. But they just started developing around my legs. Girl, the worst. Then they started coming up my thighs. Umgowo to the real. Bengoisha. Through the most. Literally. So my mom brings my mom cabinets. Besides her profession, but she's just a person who's very cautious. So I legit have this thing. And then the Benzik, my friend, it says at the back.
Yeah.
Maybe in small though.
Okay.
Don't put on the face. Close to the face because it's sensitive, the tissue. It's not like your body.
Okay.
Don't
so it says
to the vaginal pads.
So it says don't use Benzik on your face.
It's not supposed to come close. It's called
Really?
Benzik. It's got acids.
I know a lot of people use it for their face though.
It comes close. Probably it's not this one that I'm talking
about. Okay.
It Benzik, in general.
But there's different types of ones. Yeah.
It's a very strong. The one that I use, I know it was definitely that one. Benzoate or something.
Yeah.
Yes, it has a very strong. It says, don't come close. Don't put store above 25 degrees Celsius. I remember. Do not bring close to hairy places.
Okay.
Do not bring close to genitals.
Yes. And then what did Wona do?
There, Wona back at the ranch, down there.
You.
God, it looked like I was doing a squat. I had to go to school. My mom was like, I'm just like, it's not help. I couldn't move. I literally there are other hairs somewhere. Can't explain, but I could literally hear them sizzle.
It's not
for the faint-hearted.
Yeah.
But it actually worked. It worked. But those you that's what I'm saying. When you need to be under some supervision when you do all these things. I'm still suffering from today. The memories.
I still have trauma. I have a picture in my mind of my face being swollen up. It's bad.
I think if ever I wanted to be a mean person in this life, that's where I'll start.
Yeah.
I'll trick someone with that Benzik.
I buy young.
Yeah.
The whole package, just everything.
Like, no, this is, and you put it in there.
Yeah.
No, okay, I'm not Noluntu. Okay, stop my one day.
But I mean, we all go through these facial skin problems.
Definitely.
And it's bad. I remember when I had acne, people used to look at me ugly. People would be like, oh, because it's not nice, yes, but there's no need for you to be like,
you human.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But look at you now. Where are they?
Where are they?
Hashtag
Where are they? Come out.
Me,
Please come out and
because
see my face. Yeah. Yeah, and people would be like, no, use this. What are you using for your face? Use this. I remember this specific person. Oh my God, said I look like 100 dog dimension on those dogs that are white with black spots. Because I just had spots everywhere. Someone said I look like that. I was like,
and we have a comment here by Siyo Matt.
That is my mom.
Hi, mom's okay. He says the one you're talking about one is Benzo.
Oh, Leia. Is it your one?
Yeah, that's the one. You that one, but it helps with Benzo. That's the one my mom had advised. Yo, Nadu Goa. Thank you so much, Mama. Mama, I see you. Shout out to you.
Yo, but it's
yeah,
bad.
no, pencil. You get pencil. I will never forget it. And I read it behind 25 degrees. Do not put 25 degrees. Uzogoa.
I uzogoa and uzogoa nyan. Yo, it's bad. It's bad. But we all go through these things. But I mean, but I've told myself mine was not bad. I've seen worse. But there's a lot of things you guys can use. I mean, there's home remedies you guys can use. Yeah, tea tree oil. You know, there's a lot.
Palm oil, pap.
Yeah. There's a lot. Apple cider vinegar. Yeah. There's a lot.
But it makes your breath stink. So use a Tic Tac afterwards. Just saying.
But we also use it as toners as well.
You actually, apple cider vinegar also used for the weight.
Is it?
Lemon. You lemon juice. You have it in water. After you wake up and before you go to sleep, it shrinks your stomach. I did it but it also it kills a part of your dental work in your teeth. Eat apple cider, so you can't consistently have it. It will eat away your teeth because of the chemicals. But that's a topic for another day. Yes, my girl, we're heading to the last 30 minutes.
Hey, we are going to leave soon.
I've enjoyed the show.
Yeah. What are you doing this weekend? What's happening?
No plans, eh? As we're not gonna speak about Data B, not the blesser, no. I don't like saying that word, but broke. Yeah, I said it. And I'm not gonna say it again.
No, we all broke. We are all broke.
Don't say it, sweet proclaimer. We said the power of the tongue is what?
Yes. We did. We said good and bad lies in the tongue.
Our mothers are listening. Okay, Mama, thank you for the calamine thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're doing nothing, just sitting in bed.
Yeah, just it's my birthday month. I'm taking it easy. You know, I was actually talking to my mom the other day. I was like, should I celebrate my birthday this year? You know, because I've never really celebrated my birthday, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm always doing something.
No, celebrate it.
Or I go on a safari getaway. Safari getaway seems nice. Everyone's doing it just to smell other highs. But if I opt for that, I'm definitely going with like a friend. Definitely.
Yeah.
In this case, there's already someone.
But this weekend you're doing nothing.
Nothing. And I don't want to be ambushed this weekend.
Okay.
I guess for me, sometimes the older you get, it's not even about age really. When you start, when God starts honoring your dreams and puts you in your path.
Yes.
It's always nice now when you go out, you know that you're going out, when you're grooving, you are networking. It's not like you're going to get there and you're just going to get, you know, silly drunk.
Yeah.
If you're not drinking, you're going for lunch, it's to get rowdy. No, now it's the time to come alive. So I guess even if there's someone who has an event and says wanna pop in, I will pop in.
Yeah.
But just know that I'm not obliged for you. Because now me going out, besides enjoying and you also enjoying my company.
Yeah.
I'm a great now. I'm joking. No, I'm not joking, but yeah. I'm just saying sometimes you tend to put yourself into situations where you know that you can, you know, shine. And the people that are around you are shining and they take out the goodness in you. And, you know, after having a long day at work or whatever the case may be, or maybe you had like a wax show that day, you're just like, oh no, I want to be around these people. And I'm not forcing situations. So I guess now going out, it's not about forcing the situations. It's basically about like doing it, you know, the way it's supposed to be done. Yeah.
No, I'm resting this weekend. It's been a busy week. But I am busy also with school. I know tomorrow. I know I'm coming back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then after that I have to be at school. So Sunday, Nje,
I want to tune into my show tomorrow morning.
I will. So this weekend, I just want to focus on me. I want to do my laundry. I want to clean my room. I haven't had a decent meal in a long time. I want to
I
cook.
think in Funupeka, yes,
Peka.
there's like a park in front of where I stay.
Mm,
I think I should do that.
yeah.
Yeah, all these. Yeah, I think so because now it's just coming to a point where I'm just like, it comes at the end of the day when you need to start honoring yourself. Maybe you've just been running around and trying to, and sometimes maybe you don't need to get people to confirm yourself sometimes, because I think sometimes we put ourselves out there just to confirm the greatness that you are.
Yeah.
So
Just
I think
confirm yourself without
Bafethu.
people confirming. Yeah.
Rest done, but
Please.
solitude sometimes can get dangerous. But as lapo rest, Bafethu. Rest,
Please.
rest done, because
Cats, what's happening this weekend?
This weekend, I don't know what's happening this weekend, but I'm just chilling at home.
Mm,
Nothing much, nothing hectic. What
Yeah.
about you guys?
Nothing, just resting.
Siaresta, Bafethu.
Siaresta.
And I don't want to see anyone now you know better. You'd never post something on your status.
Yeah.
Because now, I'm not gonna go there.
Can we get the ad break, please? And then it's the news headlines.
Nompumelelo.
In with the news headlines at the bottom of the hour. Good afternoon, lovers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 2:30. Former President Jacob Zuma has been summoned to appear before the state's capture inquiry. He's been called in for the 16th to the 20th of November later this year. The High Court has dismissed the public protector's bid to halt the parliamentary removal proceedings. And in international news, the Queen's secret plan for Harry and Meghan to live in South Africa before things went south. For I Love Melville.live news, good afternoon, livers. I'm Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 2:30. I will follow with the news bulletin at the top of the hour. For now, back to the Melville Rush with Siyo and Wona the Great.
And we are back. It is the Melville Rush with Siyo Mali and Wona the Great. Nompumelelo Kungi, how are you?
Hi, Siyo. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fantastic.
What's
Thank you
happening
for
this
asking.
weekend?
Well, we've got that major meeting tomorrow.
Yes, at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. Yes, I'll be seeing you guys' faces
Mhm.
on the weekend.
And after that?
After my show, thank you guys.
And after that?
Nah, man, I'll be chilling. I'll be chilling the whole weekend.
Okay.
As usual.
All right. We're just going to make a few calls, ask a few people what they're doing this weekend and what is happening. I hope they answer and not embarrass us. Please.
I'm waiting for you to finish calling.
How do you press call? I'm sorry.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, call. It's calling.
Just press OK, then you'll go in. That's JP.
Hi, Bokang.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You are talking to Siyo, Wona, and Mpume.
Nice to speak to you guys. How are you?
How are you guys? We are good.
We're good. We're
great.
good. How are you?
I'm good.
We just want to know what is happening this weekend. What's happening in Cape Town?
Oh my gosh. The streets of Cape Town are definitely busy this weekend.
Mm.
So, a lot of influencers are in and around Cape Town. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. The likes of Bonang, I know she's been in Cape Town second time. So
Yeah.
the streets, the clubs are gonna be packed with the right people at the right time. So a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
So yeah, that's what's happening this weekend.
All right, all right. I hope you have a great weekend and you have fun.
I definitely will.
All right, then happy weekend, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Nola.
Bye.
Bye. All right, and another one. Let me just dial quickly. 2, 3, 6, 2, 1. Ay,
No, patience is a virtue.
okay.
Patience.
Hi, I like it. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Am I on air?
Yes, you're on air with Siyo, Molly, Wona, and Mpume. What's happening this weekend?
How you, baby?
It is terrible. It's cold. It's raining.
Mm.
So there's nothing much basically. But on Sunday, can water all the way.
Ne kumnandi. Who's performing?
Yes, kumnandi ndase.
Who's performing? Who's playing?
The local DJs like Hermano DJs, Beach, and all those DJs.
Oh, all right, all right. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy your weekend.
All right, thanks, Siyo.
All right, bye. And then
Who else?
one more person, Azinani. Are you sleeping? Huh? Hi, you're live on air. You were talking to Siyo, Wona, and Mpume. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are
Great.
good. We're good. What's happening this weekend in Cape Town?
This weekend I'll be chilling, just chilling in Red.
Mm-hmm. Who's performing in Rands?
Dequella will be performing.
All right, all right, all right.
Well.
That's us. I'm sure Mshai and Mr. Tell are gonna do something as well.
Who pardon?
Mshai and Mr. Tell, I'm sure they're gonna do something as well.
Yes, definitely. So I'll be there having fun the entire weekend.
All right, all right. Enjoy yourself then, it Rands.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good weekend.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, well, those are the 3 people telling us what they're doing this weekend.
Kumko, what are you doing, Nampumelelo? Tell us, girlfriend.
She said she's doing
she
nothing.
said,
She said
yeah.
she's here in the
No,
morning and then she's gonna do
No, The
nothing.
reason why is because I didn't believe her the first time.
Okay.
No, it's exactly that. It's exactly that, unfortunately.
Hi, girlfriends.
It's time to rest, guys.
Rest time, my
It's been a
face.
busy week. It's been a busy week. It's time to rest. Just to wrap things up, we started with a quote for the day. Just there can only be one you. So basically, you are the original copy of yourself. There is no one like you. We spoke about Casper Nyovest saying that he tested for positive for COVID-19. Went into Twitter trends, being about Kanye Mbau, Lasizwe Dambuza. You know, we went back into Casper Nyovest. The good news that his album, Any Minute Now, has been #1 for 4 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, we went into beauty, makeup and nails, spoke about all the different types of makeup, how to keep your natural nails clean. We spoke about acrylic nails and gel nails.
We spoke about a lot.
A lot. We went into contraceptives, discussing different types of contraceptives. Zanzi Magic drops Inspire after 7 years, spoke about that as well. Tigo Mramichao is coming back to the Queen after being fired and having war with them, but we'll see how that goes. We spoke about Black Coffee and Prince KB and Entlembali, how Prince KB had a thing with Entlembali, and Black Coffee is not impressed at all. Capitec warns customers of a new scam and
get our money back.
how ridiculous it is, because there was a scandal literally a month ago with Capitec. We spoke about South Africa setting to change marriage laws. Spoke about reality TV shows. Wona saying she likes your Discovery channels,
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah, you know.
Show.
We spoke about skincare, just speaking about acne and how I dealt with acne. We just took a few calls now asking people what they're doing for the weekend. And that is it on a happy Friday on the Melville Rush with Siyo Mali and Wona the Great. Boo, 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 boo. Hope you guys have a splendid weekend, a blessed weekend. Have fun. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. We are back on Monday, 12 p.m. until 3 p.m. I hope Debucho will be here, but it's going to be me and Debucho. That is it for today. Happy Friday!
Guys, donations. It's past 2. Yes, ding. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.